What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Amalgam Show. One of your hosts, Keena Johnson, alongside Dean Kaminsky,
Hey.
Kyron Johnston,
Sir.
and Nathaniel Redden, who forgot to bring back his fucking mic.
Hey, I'm sharing with Kyron today.
You should buy your own.
You guys should kiss.
Ew.
No, we're not going not the fucking mics.
What's the Amalgam Show about, Nathaniel?
You're looking at Dean.
Got in that mid-sip. Wait, are you asking me?
I'm asking Nathaniel.
Right.
That's why I said Nathaniel.
Can you stop making that?
Weirdo.
That's just weird, man.
The Amalgam Show is about.
ASMR.
Asthma.
It's bad for the audio podcast when you do shit like that.
Asthma.
Sure.
Not too much.
Nathaniel,
not too
answer the
little.
goddamn
That's what it's
question.
about.
Fuck.
It's about
We're the Goldilocks podcast?
not too much, not too little. We need the right
Just
amount.
right.
We need it to be just right. Just cause. Currently, it just gets worse from here, boys.
Down here, right.
Oh shit, here we go again. What's your outfit today, Dean? Why the jacket not on and headphones? You look like an anime
The
character.
headphones so I can listen to music, and the jacket's not on because it was too hot before, and I just haven't been bothered to take it off.
No, that's fair enough, eh?
I'm not trying to be an anime character. I have the hair for it, but like effort.
Anime don't put in effort.
What?
What?
I reckon they do. They dye their hair like every 3 weeks.
Yeah,
You've
like
seen
it's-
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Like, it's got to be it's got to be like
That ain't natural.
It's got to be like an upkeep thing. It's got to be
Like fucking Pegasus, Yugi, maybe Joey. Kaiba doesn't give a fuck. That's
Yeah.
some basic ass shit.
Yeah,
But
he's
his
just-
outfit makes up for it.
Yeah.
Just a weird like leather fucking white coat shit.
Coke.
Coat.
Oh.
With a T. Deaf boy.
Yeah, motherfucker.
And his brother's got some wacky hair. He looks like, I don't know, like a Raditz, I guess. I don't know. It's some upkeep. Anyway,
If you enjoyed this, if you like what you're about to enjoy, please click that like button and subscribe.
if you like what you're about to enjoy, I like the assertiveness there.
I'm not going to say
If
click
you
it.
like
You like
this
this shit that's about to happen.
Yeah.
That's probably more realistic.
Yeah,
I
but got to be diplomatic about it so that
I
people
mean-
click that like button and subscribe.
Or just do it. If we don't have to pamper your fucking precious needs, just do it, please. Thank you.
You say diplomatic, I say optimistic.
Glass half empty.
I,
Fucking is now, 'cause I'm
I
drinking
say
some of it,
mug
bitch.
half full.
It's not covered yet, dude.
I was just thinking about coffee.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Anyway,
If you have any questions for the show, please comment below and all mail us at amalgamshow@gmail.com. I'm tired.
Or visit our website.
Fucking so
and send
am
us
I.
some questions and shit.
I want to go drink.
Yeah. Get a drink.
I want to go drink.
Well, you can later. Let's
What?
jump right into this.
What have you been into this week, guys?
Been playing Witcher 3.
Hell yeah! I've been playing Witcher 2.
What?
So then play Witcher 3.
Yeah, you don't need to.
No, I know I don't need to. I've played Witcher 3 already, but I
Yeah.
just want to start again.
Back, like some backstory.
Why didn't you get back to Witcher 1?
Because then I need like an actual Xbox.
Yeah.
They don't sell it for Xbox One backwards compatibility.
It's only on PC.
I don't know, fucking not gonna
Well,
buy
that's
it.
why.
There you go.
In a book.
I don't give a fuck.
What?
Isn't like Witcher like spanned like it's other part of the story like spanned out through like a fucking
So it's based on the books, but the games take place after the books.
Right, okay then.
Yeah.
I knew there were books involved. And that's it.
I mean, with Witcher 2, it starts off with Geralt having amnesia, so
Yeah.
Kind of.
A great jumping on point.
Yeah.
because he doesn't know what's going on, neither do I.
No, like in case you didn't have a PC,
Pretty much.
But
amnesia.
Okay, so if people don't know what Witcher 3 is,
People know what Witcher 3 is.
okay, good.
It was Game of the Year.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that.
That's why I got Game of the Year edition.
If they don't know what it is, they're probably listening to the wrong podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, it was probably the wrong one anyway. They were like, this isn't a dentistry podcast. I was told.
This isn't dad dates.
This isn't dad days. When your
Plug them
mum
for free, motherfucker.
when he finally moves on, dad days.
Dad dates isn't a real thing. Don't watch them.
That's
They'll lose us. Or we'll lose
This isn't
them.
Car Talk.
Is it?
No.
We don't know. shit.
All right.
Car
so-
Talk is the number one most subscribed podcast.
Really?
Car talk.
Yeah.
Is it just
What's it
one-
about?
Really?
They talk about cars, yeah.
Car. That's the most.
But it's a podcast. You can't even see the car.
You barely
They talk about the cars, like,
Yeah,
oh.
because I'm surprised.
It's like video game podcasts are super successful. You can't see the video games.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but like, do they listen to it while they work on their cars? Because that would make sense.
Oh, they will
I'll
listen
be
to
like, that carburetor was a bitch for me to put in, and then someone's listening and be like, hell yeah, it was.
I think it's just Top Gear, but
Too
for
bright.
podcast.
Interesting.
Anyway, let's move to Kyron.
Fuck all else. Next.
Fuck
What,
all
what are you thinking of Witcher 3 so far?
You were in Ballina, what'd you do?
I was never there. No, I just hung out with my girlfriend's family.
Ew.
I played
Holy
Five Nights at Freddy VR.
Well, cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
that shit
that
looks-
was
yeah.
whack.
Five Nights at Freddy VR.
Yeah.
Speaking of VR, quickly, Beat Saber for non-PlayStation VR, they're doing 360 levels. So you'll
Oh,
be.
they're doing it on the Xbox 360.
Yes.
That's fucking lit.
It's a revolution.
I have one though. Am I gonna have that backwards compatibility? Or?
Yeah. So what it is, you're in VR and you're literally like moving from like 360 angles.
Man,
So
shit's hard already. Why are they gonna do that?
to get harder.
They're like, hey, bro, just one of those levels where you're sitting there with like one hand in front, one hand behind, just whacking like son of a bitch. Fuck, I hope this works.
It is like you will move from like you will spin around, and then people are making jokes
I'm
like.
guessing like it'll guide you, like a beat will come up and then it'll be like an arrow.
Yeah.
being
So
like,
what'll
"Turn
happen is
that
like
way,
bump,
fucker."
bump, 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 bottom, like whatever the song is.
And also from behind.
But they don't come
Well,
from
you
like you will not like.
So it's
out
not
of
360.
No. It won't like out of nowhere come from behind. So you
No, I
can
know.
turn around, but it will
It'll
guide you.
guide you to turn around.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So it's
That
not
seems
gonna be
really
like-
intense.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be like some Jedi shit.
No, you're not going to be like Batman Arkham Knighting it.
Hmm?
You're not going to be like Batman Arkham Knighting it.
They just put like rear views in mirror. Like, up and stuff.
So, funny thing, quickly.
What's the analogy there? Like the people get behind you? Is
In
that-
Arkham, like Knight and City and all that, like you can press triangle and you will counter people from behind you without looking, Rafiki style.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that in VR.
After trying.
When the VR starts controlling you.
I was gonna,
Next gen.
Reality virtual.
I was gonna say for the PSP for like Gran Turismo 5 could be a review mirror. Like you hook it up to your PS3 and it's just a mirror.
Yeah.
That's a thing that existed.
What?
The PSP could act as a review
Oh,
mirror.
the PSP. Cool, I missed that.
Okay, cool.
The fuck? Okay.
Yeah.
Kyron's like, people put rear view mirrors on the TV?
They will only see behind themselves.
Hello, I see my couch.
That just connect.
When you're playing games you shouldn't be and your mum walks in.
That is Five Nights at Freddy's.
You got that mad mirror set up so your mom don't catch you
I mean,
going at it on GTA?
the actual gameplay of Five Nights at
Going at it,
Freddy's
just Hot Wheels
is like
levels.
kind of shitty.
Yeah,
Like,
cool.
it's just Five Nights at Freddy's.
But VR.
Yeah, and it's fucking spooky because those motherfuckers are tall.
Ugh.
Like,
I,
they are tall.
Maybe you just shot, bitch.
I've
Maybe
seen
the
more
height
of that
settings
as
were off. Possibly.
well. Possibly.
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
No.
But
I
like
would say that.
the parts where it was like welcome to like it's just repairs. Like repairs and maintenance.
Yeah, well,
Like
like
there's a
repairs and maintenance, and you can repair and maintain that.
Yeah. But
Oh, is that what it does?
Yeah.
Well, like the actual animatronics.
I wouldn't have thought.
And if you fuck up,
It scares the shit out of you.
yeah.
Interesting.
Jump
You
scares.
saw that with me.
I did see that.
Jump scares are much more like effective in VR.
Which is why I'm excited to play Resident Evil 7 in VR.
Ew.
Yeah.
No. How are you gonna move? Like,
You
that's
still move
something-
around normally. Like, yeah. So you could get motion sickness. But I've got them ginger tablets.
Okay. Ginger.
Ginger tablets are anti-nauseating.
So, is that all you've done?
Wait, so if I just eat ginger, will I never get
I-
dizzy?
No, I
No.
feel like if you eat all ginger, you will.
So it's like
I feel like if you eat all the ginger, God,
It's
you're free.
like I said, this podcast is not about too much or too little. It's right
That's
amount.
right. This is a podcast about moderation. Remember, never drink to excess, just to have a good time.
Never eat too much ginger, only to have a good time.
yeah,
When you drop that ginger, oh no, we play VR.
Pretty much.
So is that all you've done?
Oh,
What do you think of Witcher?
Which is sick.
Yeah.
It was sick. Last
played
time I
it before,
played
haven't you?
Yeah, I played like the first maybe 5 hours
yeah, you never
of it.
finished it. Did
Yeah,
you?
no, I got to Skellige, and that was it. And I was like, fuck these guys. Skellige is the island of like
Scottish
Oh,
people?
yeah,
mixed
that's
between
right.
like Norse and Irish.
Yeah.
no, I
Or
remember
Scot-
it. Yeah.
Scottish.
Yeah.
It was
They were like
weird
Vikings
place.
or something.
Yeah, it was weird.
Celtic
like,
Vikings.
Like, yeah, Celtic Vikings. And they were like, yeah, we've got druids. Also, we're from the north. And you're like,
They don't let you forget
we've
it.
got weird names like Skjal.
And Jarl.
Shalmar.
I think you're nearly done.
And Fjall. No.
Yeah, but then I've got like DLC.
How did you
So,
play?
yeah, well, it's free.
What?
Yeah, there was a huge like sale going on.
What?
Good for like $17.
Yeah. Yeah, I got Witcher 3 for 17.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna have to buy it.
Yeah. But no,
Isn't
like,
it just like the fucking?
That was the complete edition. And then the DLC packs usually cheap as well. You just gotta wait for a sale. EB sale.
Very good.
yeah.
You
But
don't
no,
have to wait.
it's it's good. Like it's still one of the best games I've played.
Well, then you'll like Cyberpunk 2077.
Maybe, who knows? It's not even out yet.
No, don't
I think I will. It reminds me so much of Watch Dogs for some reason. I just like look at it. The first Watch Dogs. I don't know why.
That's weird.
Yeah. I just like look at it and I'm like, wow. It reminds me specifically of that scene when you're in the subway and that chick is like, I'm watching you and you're like, what the fuck? But I'm the world's best hacker.
Okay.
I'm
I did not finish that game, so.
I didn't either.
If anything, it's just like another great
It looks
Deus Ex game.
It looks good.
I mean,
I'm excited.
First
it
person.
looks like.
To be fair, you didn't see gameplay.
I
Like,
didn't see any gameplay.
Yeah.
It looked like just another out of context trailer.
it will. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a first person, like
Oh,
first person Deus Ex. Yeah.
I just remembered.
yeah.
So as you said, Deus Ex, I remembered that I played Deus Ex Human Evolution without killing anybody,
Wow.
and then I just remembered that fucking Cyberpunk 2077 has the ability to get through the game without killing anybody.
Yep.
And you're gonna have to do that now.
You don't.
Fuck!
You don't have to.
No, but I'm going to.
It's not a linear game.
Like,
Like,
I
it's a
know
full 150-hour game.
Yeah, like I know I don't have to though, but like I will
Yeah.
just for the achievement. Then I'll be like,
There probably won't be an achievement for that.
Oh, they absolutely will.
If
If
they
they give
give
you the
you-
option to do that, they're gonna absolutely give you the achievement for it.
I don't think so because it is like a full-on RPG. Like it is like 150 hours, like open world
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
RPG role playing.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not saying
Non-murdery.
like they're not going
You
to
can
be.
role play a non-murder.
I know.
You don't gotta kill.
You make it sound like games have never made an achievement.
It's not. It's not like they're gonna be like, this is an option, a much more difficult thing you can do. We're not gonna reward you for doing that in the slight. Not even just a little.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, what's the point in having lethal and non-lethal if you're not going to have some?
There'll probably be
system?
in-game perks. And
Yeah,
stuff
they
for
did
it.
the same thing for Dishonored. You get the good ending by not killing too many people.
Yeah.
And in saying that, you also get an achievement for it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Dishonored's also like 25 hours long at most.
Right, I get that it's 150 hours, but like if they're giving you the option to do it, that it would be stupid for them not to make a trophy or an achievement for it.
I can see it not happening.
I can see.
I
it
can
happening.
see it definitely
Absolutely.
happening.
I
There's
just the
some
way
fucking stupid.
You're
achievements.
digging your heels in the wrong sand.
the way
man.
like the way
This is
trophy-
weird hill to die on, boy.
the way trophies and achievements are done now, they don't really reward that kind of stuff anymore. If they want,
do.
no, they don't.
Fucking oath they do.
Well, I would agree with you guys, but he platinums games on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the easy platinums are the easy platinums.
They're
Not really. He platinum God of War. That's not easy to platinum.
Well, I mean, you can kill people in God of War. You can't not kill people in God of War.
Yeah, use the end of the axe. Fuck off.
Yes, I passed.
Man, I'm so mad at you.
Boy, put punching gloves on the end of your arrows. No lethality with this one.
Boy, throw me your bow.
Gotta take the string off. You could hurt someone.
This is gonna sting.
Now you can smack people with this, but nothing more.
I just think the fact that they've added the option for you to go through the whole game is absolutely good.
Look, they probably will. Anyway, let's continue.
It'll just be like an old.
You gonna look stupid when I do it and it gets an achievement. I'm gonna record it.
Imagine if it's not an achievement. Imagine if you do the whole thing. And
I'm obviously going to check if there's an achievement for it.
And then I'll be
I'm not gonna fucking do it just because there's a hunch.
Just because maybe it's a hidden trophy.
Because I found Deus Ex quite easy. Not easy, but
It's
it was
just a puzzle
definitely
game. Just a puzzle game.
kind
That's
of
what stealth games are.
right, but it was difficult for this one part where it was literally 20 people. So I tried to get 2 achievements in one. So it was you had to save this chick who spoilers. Spoilers.
For a 2012 game.
Yeah. This chick crashed her plane, and I feel like I've talked about this in the podcast already. She crashed her plane, and 20 guys surround her, and she's like, "Just leave, I'll just fucking go. You need to get here on time." And I needed to kill all 20 guys to save her, get the achievement, but I also needed to not kill them to continue getting my other achievement. This was before I even thought about saving people.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, why not just save and then
I was just every once in a while I would save the game just before I start, and then I fucking tried that thing so many fucking times. It was so difficult to the point where once I just got sick of not beating it, I would just go through and just kill everybody and then restart.
Yeah.
I'd just be like, all right,
Just get
got that out of my
frustration
system, let's go back. And I just fucking beat the shit out of him, and just eventually I got through it. And it was such a pain in the ass, but so I don't know where I was going with that. It's gonna be an achievement.
I've played 3 games without killing anyone. They're all Batman games.
I thought you were gonna say
Technically, you get an achievement for doing that,
What?
for finishing the game without killing anyone.
But you do.
That's why I said technically you do.
Oh yeah, because you get an achievement for finishing the game.
Correct. Ta-da! You wrong. You wrong.
You long.
You know.
Long.
Cowboy So what have you been into this week, Dean?
Not much. No, I played Witcher 2. Playing Witcher 2. Not very far into it, actually.
What are you playing it on? Backwards compatible?
Yeah, so it's on my Xbox One. S. It's got a button instead of fucking touchpad, so
Wow, that's primitive.
can't be turned off by bullshit cats and dogs.
Can't be turned off by your console above its power cord. Just going brushing it for a second. Someone opens your door, you get that weird gust of wind, and it turns on your Xbox. You're like, fucker!
We'll turn it off.
Get up and turn it off.
That's why I have so much anxiety with that Xbox. Because Nina's text tone is the Xbox sound. I'm just like, fuck! It's turned on again.
That's why I hate it. It's just the worst. I'm like, whose Xbox is on?
Well, it's either that or the fucking crows, or the magpies, or whatever it is. Fucking stupid ass.
Yeah,
She had cats fighting one time, and I was like, that's terrible.
Just get a normal ringtone.
Yeah,
hello. Or the Metal Gear sound.
You imitate that too good.
I imitate a lot of things too well. Not too good.
Too good.
Too good.
Too good for the.
Yeah.
Not Superman. Superman does good.
Be more bad at mimicry.
That's too good, mate.
What was I doing today? I was singing the Just Can't Wait to Be King.
Yeah.
Lion King. And someone was like, you sound... First of all, they said, you look like Simba. And I was like, why? Because of my mane? And they were like, no, I mean, you sound like him. And I was like, alright. No worries. Thank you. I was like, I look like a lion cub? What the fuck? Yeah, so that was the thing. Yeah, but I fucking do stupid stuff. I can do Kermit the Frog. It's like, hello. My name is Kermit the Frog. I'm going to marry Miss Piggy.
Disgusting.
What's green and smells like pork? My fingers. That's pretty much it. I can do other things, but I really don't want to.
It's just I know what you mean. I can do shit, but it's I can't think of things that I can mimic and recreate except for Navi, and that's just playing a loop in my brain now. So welcome to hell.
Well, yeah, everyone tries your basic ones fucking Stitch. So it's like
Stitch.
Stitch is like.
from Lilo and
No,
Stitch.
I know who you're talking about, but I've
Stitch
never
is-
met
Said
him.
it like Stitch.
I'm saying it like
That
who the fuck
bitch?
imitating Stitch?
It's
like,
like Stitch is like a B plus tier.
Yeah, so
like
it's like-
no one can
like
do it.
min-
Ohana means family. Family means no one is left behind.
Yeah, like everyone tries to go for that one, or like what's that fucking actor?
Cartman.
No.
Christopher
everyone
Walken.
tries Cartman.
Everyone tries.
No, I can't
Yeah.
do it.
Christopher Walken.
Yeah, that's the one.
He's fucking like.
You need to get into it.
He is Z tier.
I wish I could do Danny DeVito. I can't, but I really wish I could.
Fucking who is it? Tom Hiddleston does a really good Danny DeVito. Not Danny DeVito. Fucking what's that other one? Robert De Niro. That's it. I knew it was does something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Danny DeVito's a bit. Yeah. How you going?
Yeah, there's a lot to do because it's like
Yeah.
it's very specific, like both New York and New Jersey, but then his own accent on top of that.
Yeah.
I can't do any.
People at work love it when I'll pull out like the Shaggy or Scooby Doo. So I'll be like. No. It's
Like Bale, bro.
like Scooby Doo, where are you? Like shit like that.
Yeah.
It's like Raggy, let's go. Romanitas, ruh-roh. Like shit like that.
Ruh-roh is so good.
Yeah. Ruh-roh, I like mingoes. Rango. It's like that shit movie. No, that's Django. No, that's not Django. What's the movie?
I thought you were saying
Rango.
mangoes.
Yeah, I said Rango, but like
Rango
Rango.
lizard,
That's the
yeah.
one, yeah. And he's like the actor. And then who played the snake in that?
Oh,
Fucking Danny DeVito? No.
Tom Hiddleston.
Was it Tom Hiddleston?
don't know.
I think it might have been.
Yeah.
I don't know, someone. But
Jack
yeah,
Nicholson.
Impressions.
Bruce
Always,
Willis.
always good fun. He's gonna be a good The Thing.
The Thing.
Mm.
Wasn't he already the Thing?
Bruce Willis.
No, that was some other
No,
bold
that
white
was some
actor.
other short, squatty, bald man.
Who was that?
He wasn't in Pulp Fiction.
I honestly forget that.
I never knew his name.
Yeah,
Like
he was from that.
It was a TV
what was
show.
that Family Superpower?
Yeah, it was basically
TV show?
Incredibles but bad and live
yeah, I
action.
can't remember what it was
Where
called.
the
but-
mom had like super speed and the dad was super strong. So he was pretty much The Thing, but without rocks.
And he was like jumping on roofs, and they all were like, "We're not gonna fight crime," and then he's like, "I'm gonna fight crime."
Yeah.
And then it was cancelled the next episode.
Yeah, that's what he said.
What? Oh, that
What
thing.
was it? It was like Unordinary Family or something.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Because it was like the opening would just say Ordinary Family, but then they put like the "un" in front of it or something like that.
I think it's called
Original
No
title.
Ordinary Family.
No
something
Ordinary
like that.
Family.
Unoriginal title.
They couldn't afford a license. They couldn't afford the Fantastic Four license, so
Yeah. What did the kids have? It was something stupid. She had like telekinesis or like telepathy or something.
He was super smart, but he didn't develop his powers until ages later.
Okay. Yeah, she could like hear voices or something, couldn't she?
I can't remember.
I can't remember. Stupid shit.
She wasn't even really in it that much.
No,
It was mostly the son and the dad.
The dad, yes. The mum was in it for a bit because she was like a businesswoman.
Yeah.
Because what was it? They were like in a plane and they crashed into a swamp.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And it
And
was
there
like toxic.
toxins in there, and they like.
That's
were
such a
exposed to
shitty
it.
origin story.
Yeah, it's
Why
like-
do you remember
It
this?
was like a shit.
Because it
badass.
was cool when we were
Because
younger.
we watched
Was it?
Yeah. It was, okay, look.
We tried to.
Look, shit. We in Roma, your parents only watch Channel 7.
Yeah, and that's what we watch.
And like,
But like, it was cancelled within like 3 episodes. Like
Yeah,
they moved it to like 10:30 at night.
But also,
No,
like,
it wasn't
No,
3 episodes.
I think they did like a season and a half.
I just dipped into my room and played fucking Xbox.
This
Oh,
was
I did
before
that.
we
You
had
have,
it.
to,
This was-
you have to think about it from
This was
our point of
pre-Vox.
view. So I was always at Nathaniel's house. They
no.
didn't have much internet.
Yeah.
We played Xbox, but we also watched TV shows.
We watched
while
TV
we were playing
because
Xbox.
mum and dad would call us out and would have to stay out there until dinner was served. We ate it, washed up, and then we could go back
Yeah,
to
then
whatever.
we'd fuck off. And so like we watched this thing because like it just came out. Nathaniel was like, "I've got the whole season," and so we watched it legally. We watched it, and
I had it from Video Easy.
True, basically.
we don't speak of the old man.
It sure was easy.
What's it called now?
Video Easy.
No, the new. It's not called Video
It was
Easy.
Oogle
Shut
V.
down the abandoned
Oogle V.
block.
But it's not even that anymore. It's gone.
What is it?
Oh, yeah, it's
Uber.
gone now.
There's no video format in
Aren't there
Rome.
vendors or something where you can just
Yeah, there are.
Yeah, so Video Easy is still
MCC Traders.
No, they're gone.
What?
No, they're gone.
Yeah, they're gone.
Wasn't that the place where we got like all of our video games?
That's where I got
that's the
mine.
only place you could get video
Like,
games.
you could
Until
pre-order
Or
Target
you go
started
to
doing it.
Toowoomba.
Target started doing it.
Target had video games, but they were shit, and you couldn't
Yeah.
like get.
That's
ones
where
you
I got
wanted.
GTA Chinatown for my DS. And
Yeah.
Super Smash Brothers Brawl.
Also, Reject Shop did it for a little bit, but they were all the shitty games. I remember I got a
Did they?
PSP game for Christmas from them. I'm like, that's definitely from the Reject Shop. It's called Driver 76, and I never played it.
I remember one
There's-
time.
there's
Don't call
one-
your thing
There was
76.
one thing in the reject shop that I regret not buying. It was the old Captain America DVD.
Oh, that one that we found.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
No.
regret
It
not
was
buying
$2.
that.
Like that, and like the old Hulk movies, like the one with Daredevil in it, and yeah, they were up to
Wait, Daredevil was in Hulk?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
like
old
the
Hulk show.
old
show.
before Daredevil.
Yeah.
Like the
But it was like the classic black suit in it. Like, it wasn't the
Mm.
like the red suit. It was like the black, but it was because that's what they could afford.
Yeah.
And
It
then,
was all shitty.
We can't afford red dye.
but it was also like
Rock the black.
Daredevil. It was like a lawyer episode or movie as well.
Anyway,
Yeah, no, I'm real bummed that I don't have those movies.
have you
either.
been doing anything else, Dean?
Just I've actually been playing
Me too.
Yeah, I played a bit of
We
that.
talked a lot about today.
That's boring.
We talked about the
It's
theory.
not that great of a game to play.
It was
let alone
like-
fucking talk
It was like a
about
minute conversation. I wouldn't say we talked a lot about
We got into depth about reverse card and skips and
house rules. That's all we spoke about.
yeah, the theory of
The theory?
the theory.
Yeah,
Is
he's
that like
taught
a
a class
fucking-
on it.
The hidden lore behind the game
What's
of
up,
you
everybody?
know.
Welcome to.
Welcome to Game Theory. Fucking hell.
But that's just a theory. A gay theory.
Did you say gay or game?
And cut.
Censorship. Yeah, so other than that, fuck, I feel like I've been watching something. What did I
What
watch?
have you been
oh,
watching?
Black Mirror.
Black Mirror. How is that?
Miley
Season
Cyrus is in it
5?
now, isn't she?
I mean, I haven't seen that episode, but yes. You know Clarence from 8 Mile?
Yep.
Yeah, he's in the first episode, and they play this game called Striking Vipers. So it's pretty much just Street Fighter. Yeah, so it starts with like spoilers, with him and his roommate, and then his girlfriend at the time, like all living together. And he goes out into the lounge room, and his roommate's like, "Come play Striking Vipers," and he's like, "Bro, this shit's gonna
Just your brain.
No. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna stay up all night playing this shit." And he's like, "So?" He's like, "Well, I got work." And he's like, "Who gives a fuck?" So they end up playing it all night, and then they become addicted. And then it's like fucking 6 years later, and they've got a house. Like him and his girlfriend are married, and they have a house and a kid. And this guy's like still single by himself, and they meet up for his birthday. And he gives him like the latest copy of Striking Vipers. It's like, whoa, flashback, and it's like, but it's VR. And the way it works is they have pretty much. So they have like a little thing they put on the side of their head, and then they like start the game, and then it puts them in the game as their characters. So once they choose their character, they're in the game.
Sword Art Online.
Well,
Or Spy Kids 3D. Take your pick.
One of them plays as a guy, the other plays as a girl. As they're fighting, they start making out.
That's a weird. Is that not cheating? I know it's in a video game, but if you're controlling
that's
it,
the concept behind it, because like they start like making out, and
I
they
thought you meant,
have
like-
sex with each other. Oh wait, no, they start making out, and then they're like, oh fuck, and then they like leave the game because they're like, this is fucking weird. Like we're both two dudes that just like fucking blah blah blah, and then like 2 days later they like kind of go back because they kind of like want to experiment a little bit because their lives are pretty boring, and then they like have sex and like, wow, this is fucking amazing, and then like he's meant to be trying to have another kid with his wife, and she's like, why aren't you trying? And he's like, because I'm tired, like classic cheating symptoms, but he's not leaving the house, so she's like, what the fuck is it? Because she doesn't know about it, obviously. And then eventually he's just like, I want to stop. And so it's just like a whole thing. But yeah, it's pretty much just like, yeah, they're able to experience this thing. It's an interesting theory. Well, not
I saw that makes sense now because I saw memes about that. It's like when your bro says, "Do you want to play Strike
Vipers?" No. yeah. So first episode of the new season. If you want to watch a video game, fucking thing, it goes for like an hour and 10 minutes. So it's pretty much like a short movie. Yeah, it's not bad.
Cool.
It's got Clarence or Falcon in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was an 8 mile. I've never seen 8
His
mile.
real name's Clarence.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Clarence's parents have a real good marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I watched that. What else did I do? I've been watching a bit of Cody Co. Listening to some Tiny Meat Gang. That's not bad. I think my favorite song is either Stay Safe or I Fucked Your Bitch.
Very different messages.
Stay Safe is pretty funny. It's very short though. It's got a good beat to it. And then I Fucked Your Bitch is just...
He has some funny music. I like the... I can't remember what it's called. But
Is
it's
that the orgasm one?
the snuggle one where he's like he did
Oh,
a video
yeah.
on like guys getting outed by the girlfriends on like
With, like,
Pinterest and
texts.
stuff.
Yeah.
So like they'll like take screenshots of like what their boyfriend sent to them, and then they're like, "Look at what my boyfriend said," and then they're like, "No, you can't post that shit online.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be like a cool
It's like,
guy."
yeah, I fuck with my
Yeah,
bitch.
so-
and it's like, but I also like to cuddle.
So he made a song and is like talking about how much of like a bitch his girlfriend is, and then he's like, "But baby, you're my honey bug, my snuggle bug."
Yeah, I don't know if that's on Spotify, but yeah, I've been listening to a few of them. They're not bad. Pretty like they got some dope beats and then they're just funny as well. Kind of like Lonely Island, but not quite as.
He makes them with this same guy. What's his name? Noel Miller.
Noel Miller.
Noel Miller, and he's the guy who started the whole. Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy, Skinny Penis. Yeah, that was that guy.
Same guy. Yeah, so I've been listening to them. Work, obviously. Do that every week. Don't know why we say it. Fucking.
Maybe if you stop saying it, people will think that you've been fired.
I'll be like, oh my god.
No one's been fired.
No.
Why didn't Dean say that he was at work? Dean hasn't been at work this week. What's he been doing?
Maybe it starts this whole drama. Everyone's like trying to depict where you are.
Or like 12 people that
Where did
watch.
Dean go?
Where's Dean been? He's been at home because
Where's
he didn't
Dean
say he was
been?
at work.
Oh, I've been playing Pokemon Go. Went out and did that Slack Off event with Nina and Nathaniel.
Oh yeah.
How'd that go?
We caught Slaking. Oh, we didn't catch him.
We caught a fuck ton. You want a shiny slack on?
We've got a lot.
We've got quite a few.
I wouldn't mind one.
They're pink.
They're also super expensive to transfer. They're like,
Well, if you don't have one.
Like $1.
yeah, no, like $40,000 if you're best friends.
We're
40,000.
best friends.
Not actual dollars.
Are we?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. How
What
the
do you
fuck
think?
are you best friends with him but not with me? You don't.
Because he plays it all the time, so every time I log on, it's like, you received a gift from
So do I. Maybe you played it a little bit.
You've only just started, and you have to be like, you have to be doing it
Also,
for 90
he
days.
was
Well, Nina
playing
and I
it.
send quite a lot of gifts. It's not quite as many as every day, but yeah, I'm surprised that like I'm not good friends with her.
It takes ages.
Yeah,
It takes
it does
90
take
days to
quite a
become
lot
best
of time.
friends.
90.
Yeah,
But every time you level up your friendship, you get 10,000 X people.
That's really smart.
it gets bigger. Like it's
No,
1,000.
90 days to be a best friend.
Yeah.
It takes 90 days to form a habit. That is some sneaky corporate shit. Pokemon, I'm fucking onto you. Send a gift every day to your friend.
Can we show this video now?
Yeah. Oh,
Doug
fuck.
Bowser's gonna kill us. Doug Bowser.
No, fucking Bowser in Smash is stupid. By the way,
Yeah.
This is known since Smash
but
1.
no, like stupid in the sense that he's fucking strong.
Yeah.
I didn't know,
Bro, he's dummy thick.
He is dummy thick. He does that fucking double drop kick shit, and his fucking B move. Like, so I use a lot of counters in Smash at the moment. So, like, you know, obviously if they be punching me, I'd be fucking hitting back. But
How do you counter?
each character is a bit different. So like some have a counter move where it's like usually it's B down, or down B rather, and they'll like flash for a second. That's a counter. So if someone hits you during that small window, you'll hit back like twice
Always
the time.
choose Pikachu.
Fucking stupid.
I hate that little fucking rat.
Fucking calls lightning down. It's like,
I love that. I love it because people try to like hit me, and I call lightning down just as they're like attacking me, so they push me out of the way, and lightning still comes down.
yeah, I tried that. Didn't really work. But yeah, Bowser, fucking my, I guess boss. Not really. I don't know. My one up. He plays Bowser and is just scary when he walks towards you. Because Bowser's slow, so he's not gonna fucking leg it after you. Like he's gonna fucking lumber.
Yeah.
5 Nights in Bowser's Castle.
Yeah, so it's scary.
That would be kind of
That would
scary.
be a freaky.
That's just
you'd be like,
Luigi's Mansion.
Fuck, and like you'll look to the side and there'll just be this Goomba being like, what the fuck are you?
Imagine if it was an adventure game where you just tried to get through Bowser's Castle and stay alive.
It's cool. That's like that's like a game called Inside Bowser's Story.
Oh.
I think it's something like that, but it's like a weird RPG or something. I don't know.
Huh.
But there's also Luigi's Mansion, which has just gone through a spooky place. They reintroduced Gooigi, which is the goo of Luigi, which is as nasty as it sounds.
So it's not Luigi.
Yeah. What it is like, he's able to like basically extract his soul from himself and become a goo form, but as soon as that goo touches water, and then you go back to Luigi.
Well, that's
You can have full Luigi.
Who thought of that?
Is he in Smash?
Gooigi? I don't think so.
Imagine if he was in Smash before Waluigi. That'd be unfortunate.
He might be like a colour skin or something. I don't know.
I don't think he is.
No, I don't think so.
They'll add it later. Maybe if you do the spirits board for it or whatever.
Spirits board, yes.
Okay.
Oh, I watched this thing on YouTube. It's called The City, and it had Daniel O'Brien in it. Daniel O'Brien? Dylan O'Brien. That's what I meant. He's in it with the old guy from Modern Family. You know, the grandpa?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's like one episode well, there's 2 episodes actually that are free on YouTube because it's a YouTube Red thing. And it's a really interesting concept. And then the second episode, it's kind of like Black Mirror in the sense. The second episode it has Michael Cera in it. I suggest to go watch it. I won't talk about it too much. I watched it a few weeks ago actually. I wanted to talk about it. But yeah. Have a look at it.
What's it
If you get a bit of time. It's called The City, I think.
The City.
So it's like pretty much the premise is like if you earn a lot of money, you live above the line, and there's a lot of shit that like
Poverty.
Yeah, it's literally the poverty line.
pretty much, yeah. So like you have access to like all of these awesome facilities, but you need to like be rich in order to live there. So like you need to go to the place to eat. Like there's literally a restaurant called You Have to Eat Here. And then like you have like a personal assistant that says, remember, in order for you to stay a resident of above the line, you need to eat here within fucking 2 weeks or something. Like something like that.
Yeah.
Like it's really pretentious. And then you've got below the line, which is pretty much just like suburban. So yeah. Yeah, so go have a look at it. It's an interesting concept.
How long are the episodes?
I think that was about 20 to 40 minutes? I don't know.
Okay.
I watched it while I was on the train.
Toot.
It's good.
Trains have gotten real good lately. I haven't been on one in it.
No, they have not. If anything, they've gotten worse. I fucking hate the train. I used to love the train, and now, like, I don't know, did they get new drivers that don't know how to use brakes normally? Because
Yeah,
I'm fucking
they
getting
jar
thrown
you.
around.
Well, they've always done that.
No, I've never seen that.
Yeah, Brisbane trains are shit for that.
They've gotten fucking
Ipswich
worse.
trains threw you around. Brisbane trains did not.
No. So unless they've like done a fucking driver's switch or something, I don't know. Because I was literally on the train the other day, and I was like, man, like I don't know what it was, because I did one of those surveys because I was bored. They were like, let us know what you think, and I was like, yeah, it was good. The moment that fucking survey went through, they were like, all right, we've got his opinion. Fuck it up.
Fuck him up, boys.
Fuck him up, boys. Let's do this shit. And it was just, it's not been great. Obviously, I'll still pay for it, but like, fuck. Jesus.
Yeah, don't not pay for it.
Yeah,
I made that mistake.
That's bad for you. Yeah, so, yeah. Other than that, nothing.
What have you been up to, Nathaniel?
I have played a few games.
Ooh.
Dean and I, last weekend, we played Life is Strange Episode 1. Life is Strange 2, Episode 1, sorry. So Season 2.
Did you play the Captain Underpants prequel?
No.
Did you play Life is Strange 1?
Oh, we have.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, yeah.
Captain Underpants.
We've had this conversation
Remember
before.
when we...
Clearly not. I'm clueless.
So
I said this last time, it's a Captain Adventure or whatever his name
Yeah,
is. Captain
it's-
Spirit.
Yeah. You remember how we started playing it and you're like, Captain Spirit, what the fuck is that? It's on the camera, so you'll find it.
Just watch the Let's Play and you'll find out.
So
also drinking on camera.
I I still am yet to edit
Water.
it, but that will be up.
Hard
in the next
liquor.
couple of weeks. It will probably come up in 6 episodes. We did a lot of videoing. What is it, like 3 hours? 3 to 4 hours we did?
So the first recording session took an hour 20? Either an hour 20 or an hour 40.
Yeah.
And then the second one was like 2 hours.
Yeah.
So,
3 to 4 hours.
yeah. So there's quite a lot. Are you going to break it down?
I'm going to break it down into different episodes.
Cool.
Unfortunately, it's
Because we only
not gonna
do
look
two
great, but-
outros.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. I'll just say part 1 episode and then part 2 episode, and then explain what it is in those episodes. So, yeah, I'll do a correct naming convention. Don't worry.
Just do
But
episode 1, part 1, recording 1. And no, episode 1, recording 1, part 1. Episode 2, episode 1, you know.
yeah.
Yeah, do it that way.
I think, yeah. Anyway.
Listen to this podcast
Square Enix
just for
sounding
this,
shit.
and then
Just
Yeah.
do Life is Strange 2, episode 1, part 1.
Yeah,
Life
that's
is
what-
Strange. Yeah, Life is Strange 2,
Yeah, that's
episode.
what-
But again, we only had the fucking 2 outros because we did an outro.
That's okay. I'll just explain it.
Recording session.
But
You don't need to
Pain in the arse,
explain it.
though,
No one
wasn't it?
explains
Yeah.
the recording
So,
processes.
our recording process was we could only record 10 minutes at a time because we don't have the Elgato, and that's how Xbox records. You've also got to download a whole. You've got to fucking. In order to get your videos on your PC, you have to go through a rigmarole.
You need OneDrive.
You need OneDrive, or you just download Mozilla Firefox and you can just save it, which is easy.
Why weren't you playing it on like PC or something?
Because it's on Games Pass, I wasn't
You
buying
can.
it.
Well,
No, you can't do that. I
Not yet.
checked.
We tried.
And I think it's because of PC sales for that game. That's what it would be, because it is on PC, so it is compatible. They're just like, no, we're not doing that because of licensing reasons.
yeah. And Games Pass for Xbox just started.
Yeah.
For Games Pass for
PC.
PC just started.
Yeah, so it is good. I like that concept.
Yeah.
So we've been playing that. Check that out when it comes up.
It's a good time.
I
The first recording was probably the better one.
Yeah.
The second one was just fucking
the first recording
depressing.
Was, well, we were drinking in the first one, and then the second one it was the next morning. So
Yeah. I mean, I didn't say less because I was hungover.
Yeah.
I said less because you can't make jokes about the shit that was happening.
yeah, at the start it was like, oh yeah, this is happening, it's really fun, and then it took a dark turn, and we're just like,
Yeah, that sounds
It's
about
like,
right.
yo, we
Anyway,
don't fuck.
you can watch it to
No.
find out more, or play the game. Play the game first. It's worth
Or both. Do both at the same time. Do a play along.
it. Do a play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many things that they don't really explain about collectibles that we only found out like at the end of
Yeah, we had to
episode 1.
figure it out.
Yeah, and we're like, what do these collectibles mean? And
'Cause
we
it was
looked
just
back
like-
through it,
Yeah.
and it turned out that there are sketches of places where you can find collectibles, but we thought we had already got them because they were sketches.
Yeah.
So
So we were like trying to put these fucking pictures on our backpack.
we're
It's like, you can't do that. And we were like,
It's an interesting concept because the first one was about you having superpowers and the ability to stop time. This one is so much like the first one, but you don't have powers and it's not time.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
which it makes me a little bit weird, only because I'm playing.
That's what we call puberty.
Well, I'm playing it because
I feel funny in my tummy.
the way that I'm playing it the way that I would have played number 1. So I'm like, oh yeah, if I make this choice, I can just reverse it, but you can't.
Is that why you fucked us?
Yeah, I fucked us right at the start.
You fucked us right at the start.
We could have had $40, but we had $20.
Because he
I lied.
He's
to
a
Dad.
big liar boy.
I lied to Dad. Anyway,
Watch
stop
it, you'll
talking about
find
it.
out.
Just watch it. I've also I started playing Night in the Woods,
Again.
even though I didn't want to yet. But
So angry with it.
I'm so. I love that game so much. I want to play it so much more. I want that creator to make a Night in the Woods too. It's so good.
They're not gonna.
I like
Indie
it.
games don't make sequels.
No, but he should make something else.
What about
Guacamelee 2.
Yeah, true.
I win. I win.
SmackDown versus Keena. I also played Outer Wilds, which is a game that we downloaded.
Which
on
is
Game
not
Pass.
Outer Worlds, which is the Obsidian game that's coming out soon.
Obsidian? Yeah, we going to the Nether, bro?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna fight some gasps.
It's Fallout. It's Fallout in
I don't know what the
space.
fuck they called.
It's a ghast.
Yo,
I was close.
Anyway,
Outer
yeah, so-
Wilds. What's it about? I
so-
keep hearing people talk about it, but I have no idea what it
It's
is.
kind of like we had no idea what it was when we downloaded it. I just saw it and I'm like, that looks indie, and downloaded it. And I started playing it, but then I stopped playing it because Dean signed in on his account and I was playing it on Games Pass, Dean's Games Pass. And so I started it off and I had no expectations. I didn't know what the fuck it was about. I thought it was going to be a survival game. It is kind of, but it's... You wake up, you're an alien on an alien planet.
Wake up.
Are you an alien on an alien planet, or are you an alien on your home planet?
I guess. Well, they don't really explain it. The way they talk about it, it kind of sounds like you're on a new planet.
An alien on an alien.
I don't know. I didn't get that far into it. But
When you skip the cutscenes in a game.
well, they say. Right, I wanted to get right into the game and find out what the hell the game was about. So at the
Ignore
start,
the game.
No, there was no cutscenes.
Rookie mistake.
Anyway,
I'm not. Fucking skip those cutscenes.
there was no cutscenes.
Yeah, because you didn't watch them.
Anyway, you start the game, and they say, go talk to all of these people. Well, you're going into space, so go say your goodbyes. And I was like, I don't know these people.
Your mum and dad are like waiting for you. Man, I can't wait to see
Which I'm kind of sad I didn't explore more, because there's a whole bunch of random shit that happens to you just before you leave. And I'm like, what the fuck was that?
I love video games that try to make you have a backstory at the very start of a game, and it just turns you into a sociopath of a person. They're like, your parents want to say goodbye to you, and you're like, don't know 'em.
It's like, bro, I'm going to space.
Let me parkour
You
over
start
the
off
crates
on
and
this
smash
planet.
them.
You start off on this planet, and you're able to go into simulations of some sort. So, like when you're heading towards the observatory, which is where your ship is, to get the launch codes for your ship.
Didn't you send a Snapchat of this?
What?
I feel like I saw this already.
Oh, probably. No, I didn't send a Snapchat of this. But I went. There's signs that point to different places.
Maybe it was a trailer.
Maybe it's also someone else's Snapchat.
Maybe.
No, because no one else plays those games.
But yeah, you can go into like this cave. It's called the Zero Gravity Cave, and that's why I started being like, wow, these physics are really cool because it's all gyro. Like you can go with whatever way you want, and they do it well.
Ratchet and Clank.
But your ship is also like that, and I was very surprised at the fact that there's no loading. Jumping off your planet, you go off your planet, and then you can go wherever you want. No Man's Sky. It's kind of like that, except good. And you don't build stuff; you just explore, and it's fun. And it's like a puzzle game, I guess. It's sort of like if Rhyme was in space, and you could talk to people. It's a bit like that. But as far as I got, I launched my ship into the sky, landed on the moon, went and talked to some dude, and then I was signed out. But that's as far as I got. It looks like something I will want to play, so I'll get.
You were signed out.
Yeah,
Were you playing as me?
Yeah.
No, I had you signed in so I could use my account to play Games Pass because I stopped paying for it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I was like, I went to sign in to play Witcher 2, and I was like, just looking at it. And then I saw that you were online. I can't remember what you were playing. Were you playing Minecraft or something?
No, it would have been Outer Wilds.
No, you were playing something.
Because you signed
couldn't have
in.
been playing it.
It said you signed in, and then I was still able to play it for a little while. And then about half an hour later, it said, looks like you need to renew your subscription.
Sisters.
Hey, sisters. Welcome.
Just a sign out. Anyway.
Not this shit.
Sister Fister. Anyway.
Other than that, I've been watching a shit ton of game theory. A absolute fuck ton, because I really like it when he covers creepy games and like creepy stuff. He covered a VR game.
In VR.
About, because he's sponsored by Oculus, so he's like, VR, give me money.
Valid.
So he covered this game, I can't remember what it's called, but it starts off as a remake of Duck Hunt, but in VR. Have you heard of this?
No.
Oh, that one. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it is just Duck Hunt.
No,
VR.
it's like
No,
Duck
it's
Season.
not. It's called Duck Season.
Duck Season.
Yeah.
And it starts off just like Duck Hunt VR, and then as you play the game, you finish the first level of that game, and then it's like you're a kid in the 80s, so your mum's like, okay, time to go to bed, and then as you're laying in your bed, and your mum's like, I would have shot that stupid dog, and then the next time you play it, it doesn't progress unless you shoot the dog. And then the dog comes into the real world and
The
starts
dog is a
hunting you.
man in a mascot suit
Yeah. So it,
that looks like the Duck Hunt dog.
yeah, it gets really fucking freaky, and there's several different endings, and it turns out that the dog is actually your dad.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like he that's what the game theory was for. Is he went deep into the lore of it and found out. Well, you can say deep into the lore, but there's literally an ending where you see a video of him pointing to you and then to himself and then cradling. So it's like, is your
You're
dad?
my baby.
Yeah.
Why is the point of game theory to explain things that aren't theories?
Well, I think at this point he just. Well, I didn't know anything about it, so it was still a
Okay.
theory to me. But I think it was just him trying to promote the game because it was actually made by a YouTuber he knew,
Okay.
and the same guy did Video Game High School, and he said that, and I was like, wow, dude.
Fucking video game. Holy shit.
So bad.
That was
But
good.
yeah, it looks fun. It looks like a horror game I would play because it's got several endings. It fucks with your head.
I don't like the sound of that.
It's like
Why?
It sounds like a good game, but I would be terrified
I
if
will
the fucking
explain it to
dog
you
comes
like
out
this.
and starts chasing me in a mascot.
No.
That's
It's not quite
horrifying.
like that. So what happens is you shoot the dog, and then the game stops, and then whatever
bed.
you're watching. No, you don't go to bed at this point. It's like pretty early in the night, and it says the 6 o'clock news comes on, and then it's like, oh yeah, several families have been disappearing from this area. Because apparently you hide the game out from video store, so it's like true 80s. But
Doesn't your mum die at the start?
yeah, so it's like 6 o'clock, and then at 6:30, your mum says, "Honey, have you seen the knife?" And then it keeps going at 7 o'clock. The TV changes, and it's you, but from outside. And then you turn to where it's coming from, and the dog's filming you.
It's yuck. I want to play it.
Yeah, it's like a huge invasion of privacy.
Wait, how is he broadcasting that?
I don't know.
Mystical dog.
I don't know.
VR
He could have been doing it anyway. But like, there's so many endings. There's an ending where you call the SWAT team and they shoot him down. There's an ending where you kill him and then you go to call the police, but then you don't because how are you going to explain to the police that a dog came out of a game and killed your mum and you buried her in the backyard and you killed? It's okay. What was it? Game Theory said. It's okay because I killed him with my light zapper because you can like shoot him with the gun that you use for the game.
Jesus Christ, Nintendo's suing that company.
But it looks good. Like it looks like I wouldn't play it now because I watched the Game Theory on it.
Yeah.
And he spoiled everything.
Yeah.
I would play all of it just to feel it because like knowing a
There is a
VR
video of him playing it, and he's like, it's like the VR, and you can see him like shooting the dog. And then they also have a video of like him in the corner, and he's like on the ground, like like screaming.
I would be like that.
You should play Emily Wants to Play.
No.
That sounds
No, I know that game.
fucking
and no.
awful.
I remember seeing like snippets of it, and I'm like, this just looks bad. Like,
VR. I don't suggest playing the actual game. Like, unless you're easily scared, it's probably not going to be too scary.
I am easily scared, but I finished Resident Evil 2.
will fuck you.
Yeah. Like Five Nights at Freddy, not fucking scary. Play it in VR, wet pants.
I played the
Super
kitchen
hot can
demo.
be scary sometimes.
Yeah, super hot can be scary, but only because like, well, like you're shooting all of these guys, and then
And
you're
then
like,
there's the dude in your face.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
guess.
it's just like,
It's scary in
Oh,
the sense
shit.
like, oh, I think I've killed all the enemies, and this triangle hasn't shown up, and you're just like,
And then there's the bullet in your eyeball.
yeah. You like turn, you're like, fuck!
You turn. When I turn in Super Hot, I always raise my gun up. So I do that.
Yeah, I always do this, and then, like-
there's a bullet coming off blocking. I'm
Just hold it in front of you, just like, ew.
I never realized that you could play Super Hot without VR, and to me, that doesn't make any sense.
You can play it just on Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know. It came out on that before VR.
Yeah. I never knew it was like that. I only knew of Super Hot VR.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I didn't even know how it would work. Like,
Same thing. It's just you obviously don't move time by doing a little shuffle.
but like the whole point of like, is it first person? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
obviously it's
first
first person,
person.
but it does have like a reticle or something.
No, so you just like pick up a gun and have like hip fire.
Okay.
And I'd imagine it. I'm pretty sure it has like a reticle, kind of like Halo.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it does have a reticle. I'm like,
In
I don't
regular
think you
Super
raise
Bowl.
it to your eyes or anything.
yeah,
Pretty sure it's just hipfire.
yeah.
So yeah.
But how do you grab stuff? You'd have to like.
X.
It's just pick up stuff.
Oh, you just like look at stuff and then go X to pick up.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like shit
Yeah, how
like that.
most video games worked before VR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess like trying to like reverse engineer a VR game to work.
But like it was originally a Xbox
Yeah,
game.
well,
Yeah,
I know
that's
that now.
the thing.
Yeah.
You
Well,
guys
I'm
are
just
trying to
saying,
grasp the
I had
concept of it
VR,
from
so
just
I'm
getting
trying to
VR.
figure out how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It will be difficult.
Yeah,
Tetris.
so it's really easy to turn an existing game into a VR game.
How did you move those blocks without VR? Anyway, should we get into the meat, or should you tell me?
I'll quickly run through the stuff I've been up to. I actually haven't played any games. I've been like, my PlayStation died, which I talked about last week, which means I lost like 15 hours of Assassin's Creed Odyssey gameplay.
Oh.
Yeah, which fucking sucks. So I've been just skipping all the dialogue, trying to catch up, which has been like, it's a whole DLC episode plus some extra shit. So I'm just like trying to burn through that. Which is fun. And I'm like, you get to a part where it's just like, what's the correct code to enter this place? I'm like, I don't remember. Just try to Google it. Because I did it right the first time. I'm like, I ain't fucking around with it. And I'm trying to burn through that, trying to catch up. But other than that, I finished my exams. That's all done. Yay. And then I bought a Shadow of the Tomb Raider for $30 from JB. I got the soundtrack and some cool other guns with whatever it was with it. I've only just installed it, haven't played it yet. I bought Final Fantasy 12 on Switch because it was on sale. I will get to that eventually. I got Final Fantasy 13 on 360 because one day we'll play that on Xbox One X or Scarlet and watch that be really, really pretty. Because apparently the 360 the Xbox goes from having the worst version to the best version, like even better than PC. The PC version of 13 is shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Slamming PC.
No, it's shit. It's shit. Like it's not.
Oh, you bitch!
Like Square locked the frame rate.
No, but there was like hate in your voice when you said that. You were like, the PC version of 13.
Bro,
Shit.
fucking sucks, bro.
Shit.
PC should be the best. Like it should like run at 4K, run at whatever frame rate you want it to. But like no, it's 720p, 30 frames per second. I think it's 1080 rather, but still. Anyway, and then I got I Am Setsuna, which is like a Chrono Trigger game, but really sad.
Oh. So what?
Like it's like Chrono Trigger,
Oh yeah.
which is like the game.
Yeah.
No, in terms of like the gameplay, but then it's like about a girl going to like kill herself to save the world.
I think I've seen PewDiePie play that.
Maybe, yeah. So it was these games were pretty cheap, so I'm like, I'll get that. And then I got a new headset, which is at the post office. I'm really fucking pissed about that. I'm really done. Yeah. I said leave it in a safe space, and they're just like, oh, we're gonna take this to the post office. I'm like,
It's pretty safe.
I mean, I just wanted it dropped at my front door. Maybe I'll just say that next time. Just like leave it there. No one's gonna flog it. Or if they do, I'll hunt them down.
It's not Uber Eats. You can't leave a comment for the deliverer.
Yes, you can.
Can you?
Yeah.
You can actually.
That's stupid.
When you go to track your delivery.
So can I tell them to fucking knock next time? They don't knock.
Just-
Never knock.
Just fucking chuck it in the bush. I'll find
I
it.
did Hello
There's been
Foods for
times
2
where
weeks in
I
a row,
get
and they
Star
just left
Trek.
the fucking food at the front door
Yeah.
when I was in the lounge room. Because I was like, oh yeah, like just get it delivered on a Sunday, and I did. And like I was like I fell asleep in the lounge room, so it's not like I wasn't there at all. I woke up at like 9:15, opened my door, and it's fucking there. So like it's
What
not
was that, Uber Eats?
no for Hello Food,
Hello Fresh.
Hello Fresh, yeah.
Mm.
So like they I was home, no one fucking knocked, and also they delivered outside of the hours that I told them to do it. Whatever, that's not the problem. Problem is, no one fucking knocked on the door,
Yeah.
and they've just left this fucking food there. Couldn't even leave it in like I don't know, out of the sun maybe. It's not like there's stuff I'm gonna eat in the next week. But whatever.
They never
They
fucking
never knock.
No.
What always happens at my house is they open the screen door and just shove it in there and then just leave. So like they wedge it in between.
I remember one
It's not
time
the
I was-
worst idea.
Well, it's not, but like fucking knock.
I remember one time I was at your place and I just happened to be leaving, and they were like, "Oh, this is yours now." And I was like, "Okay, do you want me to sign for it?" And they were holding a sign pad, and they were like, "Nah, it's alright." I was like, okay, like I can be anyone. This is a pink package. I can be anyone right now. I can just be someone that like broke into the house and I'm leaving. Like
Now you have a free Xbox
now I'm
controller.
wow, it was fucking Jeffree Star palette,
Same thing.
Keena. But yeah, I was like, what the fuck is this? I don't want it. But also like, you weren't good enough. There's no way. You're from Star Trek.
So yeah, I'm just big fucking mad. They've done this 2 days in a row, and I'm just like, stop it. Just leave shit at my door. I don't care if it piles up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not hard to just like be like, all right, I'll just stash this here.
Yeah, no, just chuck it in the garden. Chuck it in
Please
the
put it
bin.
somewhere safe. Yeah.
Yeah, just like
fucking.
chuck it behind the
Yeah,
bins.
but I
or
think if
something
you
like
don't
that.
specify, they get worried because some people get packages and then they leave it somewhere safe, and then they're like, "How dare you!" And then they'll just fucking destroy you, get you fired.
Or not. Slap on the wrist, max.
I should just say, it doesn't matter where you put it. Just
Depends
leave
if
it
you're a
there.
repeat offender or not. Like the company has standards too.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
Just leave me my package.
Yeah, you've got to specify it, I guess.
I will in the future. But yeah, I have a new headset. I just need to pick it up tomorrow. Hopefully they're fucking open. Post offices have weird hours.
You need to go in the morning.
Yeah.
I think they close at lunchtime on Saturdays.
Fuck.
Yeah. No post past 12.
No post on Sundays. Ha ha. No
That's a
blasted letter today.
Because I got HelloFresh on a Sunday.
That's a private courier, not post.
Yeah. Ah.
So it was Hogwarts. That's why it arrived.
The other thing I did this week was I watched E3 live, and it was just a lot. E3, waking up at 5:30 in the morning.
That's not on there.
Yeah, it is E3. Next morning.
Nice segue. I like it.
So yeah, I was waking up super early to watch it, and then also staying up super late to watch it. Can we just host the next E3 in Sydney or something? We just have or in Japan.
What do you want?
For E3 to be in this time
hosted in
zone.
Australia.
In this time zone. So I don't have to wake up at stupid o'clock. That's just a me problem.
Yeah, I was
I could also just watch it later.
supply and
but no.
demand.
I mean, Japan.
Or you could just not watch it live and just.
I mean, that's like not watching football live.
Just what?
It's not, that's like watching football not live.
People do that.
That's dumb.
Yeah, people record it.
Ew.
And they just won't watch anything about it, and then they'll wait until it happens. And they'll be like, man, did you see that fucking thing? They get the same experience.
Did you
just
see that
obviously later.
ludicrous display last night?
What was Arsenal
So we watched a bunch of E3 videos just before. What did we think of them? Okay, I'll be more specific.
Yeah.
What did you think
Also,
of Star Wars?
I noticed we didn't watch the Minecraft one. Minecraft the dungeon.
I did load
What
it.
the fuck is that? Some turn-based bullshit?
No, it's
it's
like
not
Diablo.
turn-based. It's like Diablo. It's a dungeon crawler, like Diablo Dungeon Siege.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think part of me just died hearing that.
Yeah, it looks really.
I'm just upset because
I don't think so. It's just a game with
It's just a
using
dungeon crawler,
Minecraft.
but it
I'm
looks
just,
like
I'm
Minecraft.
just upset because I know I'm gonna play it.
Yeah. I mean, I know.
All right, guys,
going
we
to
get the
someone's
squad together.
playthrough.
We're gonna play Minecraft Dungeon Siege.
Me and the boys playing.
It's a dungeon.
Minecraft.
Minecraft Dungeons.
Yeah.
Well, at least they've like been creative with the bosses. I noticed that they've put in some new designs there.
What is it? A big skeleton?
No.
Big spider.
No, there's a big spider.
Yeah, of course there's a big
But
spider.
it doesn't look like a regular spider.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't look like one of the normal Minecraft spiders. It's different.
What does it look like? Cave
It's
spider.
like big old red boy.
Yeah.
Big red with green gems and
So
shit.
like a spider when it gets hit.
Not really. It's a bit different.
So yeah, I had it loaded up, and I'm like, we're running short on time. I should need to skip some stuff.
Alright, let's
Star Wars. What do we think of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order?
Looks lit.
Yeah, it
yeah,
does.
I'm excited for part
Super abuse of the Kylo Ren stoppy thing, but I don't mind it.
I said to Dean when we watched it, I think they've modded that part of the game so they could show off more features.
Yeah.
So they could be like, okay, so we've got everything unlocked. So you obviously won't have that, I think.
At the start, yeah, or at
Or
that
just
point.
not as powerful
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
it is. Like, you can stop, but it'll stop for like a small amount of time and then it'll keep going.
Yeah, that's probably maxed out length.
Yeah.
I do really like the part where you stop the bullet, bring him around,
Yeah.
and just kill him. Like,
Yeah.
That's
But-
fucking tedious, though. Who's gonna actually do that? Like, I might do it
I would
once
be
or
doing
twice.
that.
What
I'm
would
never gonna fucking do
What
it.
it might be good for you doing is like stopping a stormtrooper's bullet and then bringing one of those like big guys around in front of it, like when you stun them.
I don't think it's gonna kill a big guy.
It would take a lot of damage off them.
I think it'll do someday.
I like how the combating is more one-on-one than
Yeah.
Force Unleashed. Because Force Unleashed was like, yeah, these are just fucking whatever. You smack them down like
Yeah,
a
that was just a typical hack and slash
Yeah.
game. This
Force
one's
Unleashed is like old God of War. This is like new God of War.
Yeah. I guess it's a little bit like
Just in
that.
terms
It's
of
more
competition.
like The Witcher.
Yeah, it's very similar.
Absolutely like The
It's
Witcher.
very similar, like combat style to The Witcher.
Yeah.
To me, The Witcher is very loose, and I could just feel like I spam square on everything and just
Right,
make sure
but
everything.
you probably spam square on everything in this game too.
Something I didn't
Yeah,
notice.
Like you-
attacks
the way it works-
will be effective, Keena.
Yeah, the way
Not on
this
the other dude.
the way this will work is the same way that The Witcher does, in the sense that you lock onto someone. There are other people around you, but you lock onto the one person you want to be hitting, and then if you want to switch, you'll probably either lightly tap the fucking left trigger or you'll use the right stick to lock onto someone else. That's exactly how The Witcher works.
Yeah. Well, The Witcher, I feel The Witcher is just more like broader and looser. Like, you know what tight combat is? Do I have to explain that? Okay.
I know what tight combat
Yeah.
is. It's just fucking Dark Souls.
No, Dark Souls is tight combat, but it's not. Like, it's not.
It is, but it's not. Stop ruining my
It's not
point.
everything in Dark Souls. It's like I'm saying, this is more God of War. This is God of War versus Witcher. Like, God of War is very specific and very intense.
Witcher.
I think
That's
Kratos
different
was
to
one
what
to
somebody said a while ago.
No, okay. So what we're talking about is
The fundamental locking on has been around since Ocarina of
We
Time.
don't-
can
we don't
take
wanna
things like
get into
Ocarina
this.
of
I'm
Time.
aware of
We-
that.
we
But
don't
what
even
we're
know.
saying is the combat, the style, like the sword
Yeah,
Oh,
play that is in use
Yeah.
looks fucking similar to the fucking Witcher.
The game that we've been playing for the past week.
Yeah.
Anyway, he thinks one thing. Let's move on.
I like.
That was a high five for you audio listeners.
I also like the high ground jokes that they make.
Yeah.
The one high ground joke.
I was like, yeah, because like you mentioned it, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then I watched it, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't need to go on about it.
I like it
It's
a
like,
lot.
a lot?
Because I just like
Oh,
it.
thank God we have the high ground. Oh, fucking. In that one, remember?
And no one memes. I love memes.
Alright, then they're gonna bring Pepe in the next fucking game footage. Like, what?
They're gonna put Pepe in Battletoads.
Are they actually?
Probably.
There'll probably be a flashback
Animal
scene
Crossing.
where people just go like General Kenobi, but not Grievous. But that's
Hello
the way
there.
they'll speak to him.
General Kenobi.
Oh, that's awful. And you know that's the Empire too, because
Oi, mate.
everyone in the Empire is fucking British.
Oi, mate, did you know that there was a General Kenobi back in the Clone Wars? Oh, yeah, mate, I fucking fought next to him, didn't I? That's right. Cobber.
I was wondering how you're gonna end that. So yes, Star Wars
Well,
is the thing.
yeah. You reckon they might have like a thing where he'll like drop down somewhere and then he'll be like, hello there.
Yes.
I
Yes.
hope so.
Yes.
That one, that would be cool. The fact that they mentioned that they have the high ground, like,
That's just like
just
battle
basic-
tactics
yeah, basic
101.
battle
That's like, don't be below them that bad.
or like if they go to Tatooine, they're like, fuck, I hate sand. It's so coarse and rough, and it gets everywhere. Like that would be cool.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, just basic shit like that. Like, oh, one fighter down. Fucking said that in the movie, didn't they? Woohoo! Like,
I have a bad
or
feeling
like,
about this.
This is where that's absolutely going to be in it because it's in every fucking Star Wars movie. But like, you know,
And in
this
every
is where the
Clone Wars
fun begins,
episode.
or like, I don't know, what's another fucking prequel thing? Double the power, twice the fall. I don't know.
I am the Senate.
Nobody can kill a Jedi.
Bro, he just did a 720 spin towards me. I did not sign up for this shit. You trained 20 years to be a Jedi Master, and that's how you fucking die? Yo, what the fuck? Who is bitch.
I love that they were all like actually Jedi Masters, and they just got straight up
1, 2, 3, and we got Mace Windu. Samuel L. Jackson's time on the screen. He gone. Yeah. He did.
He out.
We also saw the Cyberpunk trailer with Keanu Reeves.
That actually made me excited. I've seen the pictures of that, but I've never seen the video until then. That was good.
I should show you gameplay later.
Yeah,
Like last year.
I've only seen the trailer.
Yeah.
I don't.
Wait, do you reckon there might be an achievement for like not killing everyone?
No.
Definitely. Definitely. But
No.
You mean no?
No.
Call back.
This time last year they released the like full 40 minutes of game.
Okay.
I'll send that to you.
It looks.
I thought you said that we were 150 hours, bitch. In fucking 40 minutes. That doesn't sound like 150 hours to me. That's an easy achievement, my guy.
Smash that out in less than an hour.
Boom, bitch. 40 minutes of gameplay took me fucking 3 hours. That's how good I am. 3 is less than 40, bitch. Fuck y'all. Get out of here.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, Keanu Reeves is in the game.
He is in the game.
He's your
40 minutes.
When you die, he talks to you, and like every time you fuck up.
Okay.
Wait, so is it gonna be
But
like...
that's not cool.
Is it gonna be like Edge of Tomorrow?
That's like
A little bit.
cool.
Okay. I get where you're trying to come from, Kyron, but you haven't even
wrong.
seen much of
No,
it.
I know, but everyone's losing their mind because Keanu Reeves. I'm like, cool.
He's
Oh,
like
it's just because it's a hot topic at the moment.
Yeah,
Like,
Keanu Reeves is a cool guy.
yeah,
As well.
Yeah,
that's
no,
all. Like,
I'm
they're
not-
not saying the
I'm
game's
not
good
dispute-
because of
I'm
him.
not
Yeah.
disputing that. I'm just like, yeah, Keanu Reeves is in the game. What the fuck's his character? It's not like Keanu.
He was just about to
it's
explain
not like
that.
Keanu
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
actually in the game.
Yeah, well, he was going to explain that.
Yeah, well,
He's the Joker from Arkham Knight.
sick.
What? Oh.
Yeah, that's why he's
I was
like-
like, what the fuck? No, he's not.
Yeah.
That's a different person.
I was like, that's Mark
That was Mark Hamill, yeah.
No, it's just like it's
not Keanu Reeves.
he's Joker from the Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of concept. He's just the dude who keeps berating you every time you fuck up.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah, and giving you cool
So he's like,
tutorial tips.
Okay, so he's probably going to end up being someone important through the game.
He's probably like your dead brother or something.
Yeah, probably something like that.
Or sister. We don't know.
Maybe.
I mean,
It's a hologram. It could have gone horribly wrong.
Well, with that fucking ham, you know this is
Also, it's all cybernetics
and
enhancements and shit.
Yeah,
so it's like
cyborg.
AI.
The AI was the friends we made.
But
along
he
the
helped
way.
him up, so.
No, he doesn't.
Does he not?
No, he just sort of like, and then like
It's one line. How'd you forget it?
because I don't because Keanu Reeves there.
Get up, Reaper. We've got a city to burn.
A whole city to burn.
A whole city,
Can't remember.
one whole city.
I don't think it was Reaper.
It's Tokyo, not Tokyo. San Francisco and LA have
The
become
whole-
one mega city.
The whole game, I already know what it's about. You're carrying Keanu Reeves' ashes to the top of a mountain.
To the top of
Okay, where the fuck is this joke coming from?
Okay, so God of War.
Oh.
The whole point of that game is to you and your son take
Yeah,
your
That's
wife's
the entire plot.
ashes to the top of the tallest mountain in all of the realm.
And it becomes a big fucking task. Everyone is just like,
And you
hey,
end up-
I don't like you being here. And you're just like, dude. I just want to
hey.
take these ashes to this mountain.
hey, you gotta come with us. Give me a week. Dude, like,
I just gotta do this one thing. Just let me do the fucking thing.
Okay.
Here's my
Love
number.
Dude, you came at a horrible time. My wife just died. What the fuck? He was like, you gotta follow me.
Now I got this mad head that just talks
And
shit
then
all
you
the
get into
time.
like a lot of violent disagreements.
Did you guys? You guys have said that like fucking 5 or 6 times tonight.
Okay,
Like,
so
yeah, I get it. It's a
I think
fucking
it
mountain.
was,
Shut
I
the
think it
fuck
was
up.
last week that Keena
God
said either literally or metaphorically, a lot of games are just that. Just taking your mother's ashes to the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
And a lot of games is to get to the top of the mountain, literally.
Yeah.
Or good.
Pokemon Black and White.
Or figuratively.
Every
I'm
day.
not saying every game.
I mean,
I'm saying-
it's figuratively in the sense that there's an end.
And
Same as
you have
how
to
when
overcome
climb
a
to the top of a
challenge.
mountain, the top is the end.
Mm-hmm.
But like that's a very loose metaphor.
Yeah.
Another metaphor is Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
That's not a metaphor. That's an actual.
It's a metaphor. He's metaphorically
fucking
Kakarot.
metaphor for a shit transition. That's what that was.
Yes, you are correct. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, what do we think of it?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Just called Kakarot.
Yeah.
Is the first line in the game has to be Raditz coming down and going, Kakarot!
No, I don't think
That's
that's where
it.
they'll start it. They'll start it with
Find a
have the
porno
anime
mag so
started.
Gohan can't find him.
That's filler.
I remember that.
Filler.
Yeah, it is. It is filler.
No, it's canon.
It's canonically filler.
Yep.
It was also in Legacy of Goku. You had to
Yeah.
find 3 magazines before Raditz rocked up.
Yeah, it was.
Hide all the porn.
Fuck off.
But no,
Getting video chat messages.
I liked it, but
Okay,
it's-
I just have a problem with the boost. Flying.
Yeah, that's
looks like you're rushing someone.
yeah,
Like that's
Yeah.
the pose that they always use for that. But if they're doing the boost fly in the fucking anime, they're doing what he's normally posed as when he's normally flying.
it's almost like it's not that hard to just add blue aura to the already flying thing and speed it up.
Yeah.
Like it does look like you're trying to beat someone.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, no. I think it looks like an open world Xenoverse, but with like Legacy. Fuck! Legacy of
Legacy of fuck.
Legacy of fuck.
Play that game. The Legacy of fuck.
Legacy of Goku, like just RPG systems. Like Legacy of Goku 2 and 3. Like Legacy of Goku 1 is just an action game.
Yeah.
No. I was just thinking of Zelda. No.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it'd be cool if they just had like that sort of progression system and then like, oh, now I have to be Raditz.
Yeah. My thing is, like, with a lot of Dragon Ball games, it's cool in concept. And then you play it for more than, like,
5 hours.
no, like, let's be real. Like, we're all going to play it for, like, probably 20 plus hours.
Yeah.
30 plus hours. Easy.
Surely it's not that long.
Doesn't
No, but
matter
it's
if it's that
open
long.
It's an open world RPG.
Really?
But
Like-
who knows how big the open world is? It could be 30
Sandbox side.
My question would be: are you going to be able to travel freely between
Or will you
Earth,
be-
Namek?
Yeah.
Or will
Another
you be
world?
locked in, like, areas?
I think it'll have like several
It'll-
open world areas.
You
and
could
then
probably they would
Kinda like
probably
Mass
have it
Effect.
linear until the very end, and then they would end it with him getting instant transmission, maybe.
And that
And
might be your
then-
fast travel, and then you can just like you'll be in the big open worlds, and then you move to the next one, and then maybe like you get the ship back and forth, and then you have to go to the ship to fast travel, sort of thing. But then once you get instant transmission, you can just
Yeah, which would probably, if anything, it'd be at the end of the game.
yeah.
Or maybe he takes the subway.
Yeah. I mean, possibly. Never.
Spider-Man does it.
Spider-Man.
That's fast travel. Okay, good.
Did you not get the reference?
Not immediately.
Yeah. What do you think about Goku fishing with a tail he pulls out of nowhere and just sticks on his ass?
Nice reference.
Okay.
Fucking weird to see adult Goku do that.
It's fine.
It's really. I'm not saying like
It's typical Dragon Ball Z corniness. Like when they're being stupid, Dragon Ball Z is the stupidest.
But like that's so
it's the
weird.
stupidest shit on the planet when it's not fighting.
No, I don't even care about the fishing. I'm like fishing, whatever. That makes sense. It's the tail out of nowhere, sticks on his ass.
Well, he pulled it out because you were like, oh yeah, this is a fucking thing. And I was like, oh, okay. And I thought he would just have like a fishing rod in his pants. I was like, that'd be weird. And he pulled the fucking tail out. And I was like, is that a... Oh, it is. Wait, it's not connected to
I
anything.
think it
And he
would've-
just fucking plants it
Yeah.
right up his asshole. And it's like, catch a
I think it would have
fish.
made more sense if it was like go fishing and then you would jump in like he does in the anime afterwards to
Yeah.
grab fish, and it would be like a mini game.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Or even like, I don't know, if he fucking somehow transformed back into a kid. That would be cool. I'll pull a fucking tail out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's the issue. Like, I
That's
don't care
just
about
weird.
fishing mini games.
Like, where's he keeping that shit? Has he like stitched his pubes together and he's like, here you go? I don't know. Fucking
Sam's
grab it out
gonna
of his
cut their
pants.
hair.
does that. Yeah, but they shaved their fucking beard off in Super. It doesn't apply to different hairs. You stupid fool.
You fake nerd.
We all know Super shit, so.
Whoa.
Broad statement.
Damn
You
It is a broad statement.
Are you fucking serious? What about the unlimited energy? Huh?
Okay, that makes up for everything.
Yeah, that's right, bitch.
Unlimited energy.
Remember our meme?
It's alright, we can keep fighting because we have unlimited energy.
Yes, you only said that 7 times beforehand. Thank you.
Android 17 coming in for the win because he's got unlimited energy.
18's like,
Imagine got 17-1.
He gets the Super Dragon Balls and they're like, what do you want to wish for? He's like, well, I'm going to wish for unlimited energy. I've already got that. Just to mention it for the last time for now.
Dragon Ball Kakarot looks weird.
I'm excited for it.
I like it.
You know, I will definitely check it out.
Corny and it looks corny as
oh,
shit.
fuck,
when it's
we'll
not
play
fun.
it. We'll be like, yeah, this is cool. That'll be it.
I just
Yeah.
wonder how the map is going to be because
Yeah.
Dragon Ball has always had weird parameters where
Yeah.
it's just invisible walls. They've never gotten past that.
Yeah.
Where you just have invisible walls.
There will be, because you can fly.
Yeah.
It will have invisible walls. It's not going to be like Skyrim, where it just turns in the mountains, like mountains so high you can't climb, because when you can fly.
Yeah.
What I hope that this does is that the flying is good enough that people are like, maybe we can start to make a Superman game.
Maybe, but
Maybe.
do we need that?
I would
No.
like one.
We don't need it.
Like,
You don't need any of this shit.
what's the story?
Make it yourself, Keena. We don't want it.
No, we do need some of it, but we
like,
definitely don't need
what's
that.
the story worth telling for Superman that people don't already fucking know? Like, if
Don't
you
do an
could-
origin. Just do like what Batman Arkham Knight or something like that did, in terms of like just a completely different story. Just tell like a cool story with a Brainiac or something, or
You mean DCU?
DCUO
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe, or something like Injustice or something like, I don't know. Just a different story. Like have Superman fight aliens that are the same strength as him. Because that's a
But
concept.
isn't that the same as fighting a
You may as well
person in
just play Dragon Ball
GTA?
game.
Like,
Yeah, that's what I
fighting
mean,
someone
yeah.
that's the same strength as you,
Yeah.
like a regular
that's what I
person.
Sorry?
If you do that though, then it's just gonna be like if they employ some type of multiplayer aspect, it's gonna be you can be Superman or one of the aliens that are the same strength as him.
What do you mean multiplayer? What's it? That's not like I'm like basing this on Arkham, but you can fly basically and have laser eyes and.
I don't know. I like the idea, but I don't know how they.
I just don't like Superman. I've never liked Superman. I don't know what it is. I'm just
He's so hard to
Just don't
write
like him.
for.
He's not.
yeah, like it's just like I don't belong. Like he's just missing the scene emo cut. Like other than that, listen to MCR, he'd be all sorted. Gang.
Yeah.
I'm adopted.
Like you know.
Most Supermen have like
My
dealt
whole
with.
race is dead. Wah.
Yeah, like fucking
get
get over it.
Most Supermen.
You were a fucking kid when it happened. You didn't know that.
Like most Supermen,
Ain't
they
no
don't give a
memory.
shit.
Yeah, think
Most
of your
Sup-
cousin, bitch.
Most Supermen don't give a shit about that. Like, oh yeah, my family is Mara Park Kent. I don't care. Like, oh, I'd like to know who my dad is, and he finds out who his dad is. And he's like, cool.
My adopted daddy died of heart cancer or something. He's always big sad.
No, he's not. I need the movies and all the.
Me.
Again. Does she know who I am? Maybe.
I've lost my memory now.
It depends on what universe this is set in and when. Ah.
Also, where?
It's not
This
where.
could be a rush
it's
up.
Where.
Oh,
I'll do you
Also
one
where.
better.
And
Why,
who.
Lois Lane?
But and why?
Got him.
And who?
Got him with that Drax line.
Most of-
Y'all missed it, bitch.
That Drax line, my dad was saying that since I was 2. So.
Huh?
What's the Drax line?
Huh? I didn't hear the Drax
You
line.
questioned that, and then you were just like, like you went back to just doing whatever. The Drax line, what? When he said, "I'll do you one better." Why is Gamora?
Yeah.
So your dad knew who Gamora was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Weird flex.
Unlikely.
False.
Unlikely, but whoa.
Like the Y thing is not Drax. Like I predicted that line coming.
like obviously.
If you're saying it as a shorthand, yes. I just like people have been like just quoting that from Drax. I'm like,
Because it's funnier from that context.
it's always funny from that context whenever you say Y or something after that.
No, I mean the context in the sense that it's like from Drax, not the context in the sense that you said why.
Okay.
But why?
It was funny. It's from a movie that I saw recently.
Recently?
Well, in the last 2 years.
It came out last
That's
year.
not really recently.
It came out last year.
Well, that's within the last 2 years. Well, he's not wrong.
I'm telling you that it came out
Oh,
recently.
yeah, I know when it came out, but when he says recently, I think like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but like, how many times have you said the other day and you meant like
Months.
2 years ago?
Months ago.
When you were 14.
Yeah, a lot.
You just got
I mean, that's
mic dropped.
literally what I
You
Bitch.
should have said like memed on or something. Would be
You got
dunked on.
dumped on.
Sure.
Mic dropped.
Danked on.
mic dropped.
Dude, this isn't.
Bitch.
And then we watched Final Fantasy VII.
You guys watch Final Fantasy VII. I was wondering what that big guy's sword was doing.
Sorting about.
Oh, not
So
big
you
guy.
were watching Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, is that what that was? I've never seen that before.
Hey, Cloud, what that thing do? What that sword do, Cloud?
What a tang. That was a blacksmithing joke that no one will get but me.
It makes eggs and chips.
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
I've actually eaten that a lot in my time. Eggs and chips.
Like just straight up eggs and like potato chips.
Yeah, sure. Why
Eggs
not?
and chips.
Like on the same
You get your
plate.
protein and
Yes.
your carbs, and it's a full meal.
That's what happens
What happened?
when you grow up with my mum.
That's odd. What did you think of the trailer that I...
The trailer was good.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'd seen it before. Like a couple years ago, I think.
There's elements of that trailer, and it does look. If you were to go back,
Okay,
it's
so there was a previous trailer. I didn't just
Yeah.
have a premonition
No,
when
no,
I
no,
was
no.
like 6.
There was like in 2016 they did the fighting the scorpion battle and stuff like that, but now it just looks different.
Okay.
Yeah, but then like they've shown Tifa this time. They've shown Aerith.
Yeah.
Before we didn't. Maybe Aerith was there before, but Tifa is super new.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which they did a weird thing and nerfed her tits.
they gave her a sports bra.
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying that as like, I'm just like, in the movie, in every other depiction, massive. Now, no, gone. So like,
Reinterpretation. Everything of this is a reinterpretation.
oh,
Like it's the
so
same.
it's not like,
It's not a 1-to-1 remake at all.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I thought it would be like the same, like art style and everything's like Advent Children,
No.
like essentially.
Yeah.
No?
No. This is a reinterpretation. Like it's using Seven as a ground. Like it's basically a myth.
It's just a rebuild.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
rebuild from like the ground up, just keeping the same characters and story, but like it'd be flushing out like that weird Cloud thing that happened when Cloud and Aerith touched. That might be like a Zack Cloud or whatever.
Yeah, maybe
Small-
something.
Zack will be involved in this game, probably Genesis.
Oh, yeah.
Zack is Cloud's predecessor, the original. Moon
I know.
It's not the original. That
I know.
was Geo.
Oh, get your fucking nerd ass out of here!
I know, right?
You trying to nerd either?
This guy doesn't even know.
I was
That thing
giving
you
context for the random white boy name you just dropped.
Zach.
Yeah, you just said, might be a Zack Cloud. That means nothing to anyone.
I know. No one else was listening.
Yeah. But, no, 7.
I was going to show the gameplay trailer, but it's like 20 minutes long. So I
I've
didn't.
seen the gameplay before.
No, no,
I, like, watched Final Fantasy 13.
it's not 13. It's Kingdom Hearts was 13,
Cool.
which is press square.
Just
square,
two
square.
brothers.
It's square. You press square a lot, and then you can also throw a potion at people or at yourself.
Lit.
Oh, and fire.
Sounds like Minecraft.
Yes.
Except instead of square, it's right trigger, obviously, and left trigger to block.
It's called Dragon Quest Builders.
No, that's a different
That's a
one.
good game.
It is.
Yeah.
Vastly superior to
Also,
Minecraft.
did I see right? Is Dragon Quest coming to Super Smash Bros?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Dragon Quest 11 man and a bunch of like
Banjo Kazooie.
yeah and
Yeah, I saw Banjo Kazooie was coming. That's gonna be interesting.
He gonna beat that chicken. that little fucking.
Is it a
kazooie.
chicken?
I don't know what it is.
It's a kazooie.
Yeah.
Kazoo.
He's a.
Banjo?
Yeah.
He's a bear.
Ah! A bird.
Chicken friend. I don't know
It's
what.
bear. It's a bear and bird. That's what it's called.
Bear
Yeah, but
bird.
what- yeah,
Bear and bird. So it's just a bird. Like it's just a
It's
regular-
not like he's a
It's just
he's a
like-
bear.
I don't think it's a specific version of.
like
So someone was just like, draw a bird, and then they drew a bird, and they're like, what type of bird is that? And I'm like, fucking bird.
it's fucking woodpecker emu motherfucker.
They called it
I-
Banjo-Kazooie, and that's like, it's one of the older games. Obviously, when you listen to them, it's just and that's the noises.
Mm-hmm.
And originally, Kazooie kind of sounded like a kazoo, and Banjo kind of sounded like a banjo, and they all were. It followed along like that.
Oh, right. That's sick. Yeah.
Now he's in
I
Smash.
imagine you're going to use
Microsoft
that.
owns that IP. That's why that's an important.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Sick.
They bought Rare, so Rare made Banjo-Kazooie. That's why it's...
So so Nintendo and Xbox are doing a lot of partnership now.
Like there's like Cuphead on Switch. There's Super Lucky's Tale, which came out last year, which is just like a basic bitch platformer.
Yeah, it's shit. I played it.
I played it. I didn't mind it.
There's another Minecraft Dungeons is coming to Switch as well.
Okay, can I just say, like, Switch fucking E3 was pretty much just like, so Breath of the Wild 2's coming out, and then we're moving everything to Switch.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I got from this.
Link's
It's like,
Awakening.
we're reducing the graphics and the draw distance, but it's all coming. And it's like, okay. So moving on, we've got everything else. Like, that's pretty much all I'm hearing. Because at work, everyone's just like, you got a Switch? Yeah, I got a Switch. Cool, did you see that this game's coming to it? Like, someone's
Spyro.
like, Witcher 3, and I'm like, great. I
Wait, actually
already
Spyro.
played that before.
Yeah, Spyro's coming.
Spyro's coming, yep.
Yep, played that before. Like, it's...
That's the thing I haven't, so I'm
The
actually excited
Switch
for it.
kind of feels just like a rebuy.
It's just like,
platform.
yeah, you want to take that in a car?
Well, I
Oh.
think the reason why re-performing or re-adapting things to be on the Switch is so big is because that's what people bought a Switch for, is to play games they like to play on the go. So now that these games are coming, and even like Games Pass is on there, so it's not like a re-purchasing. You have Game Pass, you have it on all of it, right?
No,
That doesn't apply.
no, not yet.
Not yet. But you can
They
do
have
it with
still haven't
PC.
officially announced.
You can do PC and Xbox.
PC is a separate subscription.
Not from what I saw.
It is a separate subscription, but if you get Games Pass Ultimate, it comes with for Xbox Live and for PC.
Okay.
So there's one big bundle.
What's live?
Xbox Live Gold.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. But still.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is like the Switch was made for people to
Oh,
take
yeah.
their games on the go and also be able to play it at home if they feel like it.
Yeah.
So it's, in my eyes, they're pretty much just turning it into one of the best consoles.
Yep. Which is why I can't wait for all the Zelda games to come to it.
I'm weird about
'Cause I'm already
Switch.
getting all
I
the
think
Final
it's just because I
Fantasy
don't own one. Like,
Well, then why are you
I'm-
sick of it? Then you just
no,
play
I'm not sick of it.
I thought you said
I'm
you
just-
Said he's weird about it.
were. Okay,
I'm
sorry.
weird with it. Because, like, it does just feel like they're porting everything
Yeah.
to Switch. Which, great if there are games that are out there that you want to play but haven't played before. Cool. But it feels like they're spending a lot of man hours, like, reducing draw distance graphics and stuff like that, just to put games onto the Switch instead of making games for the Switch.
Well, it depends. Like a lot of those.
Like they've probably created jobs for people to do that.
It's usually
like
they're
the
done by-
games corporate. Like the
Yeah,
games
it's
corporation.
fucking
Yeah.
massive.
And also, a lot of times it's done by port teams rather than the studios. And so the studio will help out, but then it's dedicatedly done by a port
Okay.
team. Like I'm
Right,
sure.
and this is just my ignorance. I don't know anything
Yeah.
about developing games, but it's just that's what
But
it
you do have a
feels
point. Like I don't think the people who made Spyro are going to make a Switch game. But when they port its Crash over, which is why Crash Team Racing is now coming day and date. Like when you get it on PS4, it's also going to come out on Switch the same day. Whereas Spyro had the delay.
Yeah.
The stuff. Same thing with like Wolfenstein. Like Wolfenstein Youngblood is coming out the same day on all consoles, including Switch. Same with Doom Eternal, because they worked with their old games onto it. So yeah, basically it just helped. Instead of porting, it's just now just a big launch on everything. I wouldn't want to play Doom on like Switch because that's a very like I want my DualShock, even though I can play DualShock.
Yeah,
I think.
I've got a PlayStation for a reason.
It's like I want the graphic. I don't like. I would love to have a Pro and play Doom because that'd be perfect. But I'll have a regular PS4, which it still runs at 60 frames per second, still looks great. But yeah, That's something I don't really want to play.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But people have that option if they do want to play Doom like this, which weird, but
Okay.
yeah, more power to them, literally.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, Witcher is like playing in handheld mode is going to be 540p, and then in dock it's going to be 720p. Witcher had to be scaled so far back to run on this thing. Which, like, when you're on a small screen, it doesn't really matter. 720p Witcher feels like a betrayal. But, again, you're playing it for the convenience of, like, watching Netflix and playing
Yeah,
You don't
Witcher.
buy a Switch.
But-
You don't buy any Nintendo console for it to be like, oh, this is pretty. When has
Yeah.
any Nintendo console been
No, I know.
fantastic?
Well,
know,
it's
Wild.
usually
but-
Nintendo games, like Breath of the
but
Wild,
the
Mario.
Oh, well, yeah, the games look good,
The
but the
thing that
consoles
I
aren't
find
built to have high
appalling-
performance.
Yes.
About that is they draw back the fucking everything.
You have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that to make it work on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if they still charge motherfucking fresh game price, I'ma fucking be
They do.
mad.
Yeah, they
They
do.
do.
That's why you wait for a
What?
sale.
So why do that then? Hey, want a thing but worse, but you can move with it.
It's the same. It's like
It's the same as
You're
like
getting
going to a
it
corner
for-
store when you need a loaf of bread and the supermarket's closed.
It's-
You're gonna pay $4 instead of your usual one because of the convenience.
it's convenient. It's the convenience.
It is
You
a bit
buy the
shit,
Switch for
but
the
you're still
convenience.
paying for the portability.
Yeah, and if you don't
Yeah,
want
but
to play it on the
that's-
Switch, then you don't buy it on
Yeah.
the
No,
Switch.
Yeah.
but I know, I get that. But that's like saying the loaf of bread is exactly this. Like, they would be two different loaves of bread. Like, one would be like a shittier loaf of bread.
Well, it
That's
usually
more
is, to be
expensive.
honest.
No.
It kinda
I mean,
usually is.
sometimes it can
No,
be that way.
I'm just
But-
using his analogy.
Well, no, the analogy is that you're paying for the convenience as well on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's their
So
selling.
like it's the
point.
same bread, but
You don't get the
Is it-
convenience. with
It's the
other.
same, like it's the same bread, but it's slightly stale,
no,
and it's more
but
expensive.
in saying that, the bread at the corner store costs more, whereas this game's going to cost exactly the same as it did on the other consoles.
Yeah.
At more
Except
price.
the graphics will be low, but you can also take it
You've got the
portably.
convenience. At least they're giving you something.
That's
Yeah.
my analogy.
It's the same thing as like the Wii, the games that would come out on the Wii and that would also come out on Xbox. They would still be the same price, but on the Wii it would look shit.
Yeah.
I want to say on the Wii they were $10 cheaper.
Yeah,
but
they were a tiny bit cheaper.
but like third-party games were $10 cheaper.
Yeah, but then they never went down. in price
Yeah, you're
all
right.
the time.
I don't know. An hour 30, not that long. So yeah. What would
I just have weird feelings about that. Like if they brought it out and it was cheap.
I see where you're coming from. I personally fucking hate it too.
Yeah.
But in saying that, I'm also not going to buy it.
No, exactly.
Like I'll buy a Switch, but I'm buying it for
Yeah.
Pokemon Sword and Shield,
Yeah.
Super Smash Brothers
Yeah.
Ultimate,
Yeah.
like those games
The
that I
fun
want to
games,
play
Mario
on
Kart,
Switch. Yeah,
like,
Mario Kart.
everything.
But
I don't
I'm
think
not going to get
I-
Witcher 3 because I already have it on Xbox, and the only time I want to play it is when I'm at home wanting to play a beautiful game.
Yeah.
The only game I
Not
own
when
2
I'm at
copies
work.
of across platform is GTA 5 on 360 and GTA 5 on PC. That's it.
I own.
I've never
I own
actually.
multiple things on multiple.
Yeah, but that's because that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Like, this doesn't apply to us because if I want it on the Switch, I'm going to get it on the Switch.
Yeah.
If I want it on PlayStation, I'm going to get it on the PlayStation. It will
Exactly.
be all about how I think I want to play that game.
For me, my decision comes down: do I want trophies or do I want portability? And I do care about both.
Portability.
For like Final Fantasy, as much as I wanted to like play as much as those games, I want, because they are RPGs, like, and old ones as well. I like to just play it in handheld because that's how I think. Because like you got PS2 games, PS1 games, like they just feel weird on a big TV. Like I played, like I like the option of playing like, oh, it looks great. I'll have my headphones in. But then like I also like just playing it in bed.
The first console to bring back Simpsons Hit and Run will be the winner.
I think
Yeah.
it,
Like if they bring back Simpsons Hit and Run,
Whoever does that,
they
looks
will.
fucking
They
good.
will win the console.
I want that on Switch so fucking bad. It would do well.
Nah, fuck Switch.
It would
bring,
do-
bring it on PlayStation. Something I own.
Put it on. I think they should put it on Games Pass.
I think it's
overrated.
backwards compatible. That's what I'm trying to.
It's so overrated.
It's so fun.
It's
What
so
is it?
fucking
It is
overrated.
overrated,
It's,
but
so,
it was so
it's overrated because it became a meme. Same as how Szechuan sauce became a meme,
Oh, yeah,
and then
but-
everyone lost their fucking mind.
Okay,
Hit
like
and
it's
Run's a meme.
overrated,
People have
More or less.
recommended like people.
Everyone's
kind of-
like, oh, remember this
Look.
fucking game? Oh, it was fucking
Look.
the best. It wasn't. The
It's
best.
overrated,
It was
but
okay.
me and Kyron are saying that we like it because we played it when we were kids. And
But, like,
so did I.
Well, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's
But-
like
but,
we're not saying that we like it because it's a meme though.
Yeah, I mean to say
Everyone's-
whoever brings it out is going to win the console war.
It was a.
I know it's a
large
joke.
overstatement.
Yeah. Like
We're
this is
being
the line.
serious.
This is the line. This is the safe area. You're fucking here. Yeah, like you.
However, if they
Extreme
remastered it, I think it's a. No, they wouldn't win, but it would be.
It would definitely.
It would be a game that I would play on whatever console.
See,
came
it's
out
this.
on.
It's the same in
It
the
would
sense that
definitely
people.
spark meme points, and that thing would.
It's
yeah.
the same as when people were like, oh fuck, remember Battlefront 2? Like that was the best. And then fucking EA was like, yeah, microtransactions. We were like, And then
Yeah,
they
but
like
it was
brought
also shit in
backwards
comparison.
compatibility. The other one where you could play the older ones on the new ones. That one.
Yeah.
They brought that, and you could do that, and then people were like, "Oh, that's a
Yeah,
thing now."
but the
Anyway,
difference
forget
is-
about it.
the
And
difference
now
is-
Hit and Run's that new one. You know,
No.
Spyro was there.
No,
fucking Crash
Dean, the
Bandicoot
difference
was there.
is they don't have any digital copies of Hit and Run anywhere, so they can't even port it. It's what they've got on hard copies, that's it.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, they're out of
Why don't
print.
they just like burn it from the CD?
Well, I don't know if they can even do that. I mean, I would say yes from what I know, but I don't know. And also licensing reasons. I remember talking to
Yeah, no,
someone
it is
about.
for licensing reasons because it's such like that company who made the game is dead. Fox owns the
Simpsons.
rights to
Everything.
The Simpsons, but then that also now is owned by Disney. And then you've got the original publisher of the game, who I don't even know who that was, who was also probably out of business. So you've got all these rights that are just
everywhere and also unowned, but owned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're in like weird storage cabinets.
So it would be super hard to remarket that shit.
That's why people just make new Simpsons games because then you don't have to worry about all that shit.
Yeah, good.
It's on
Can you
GameCube.
wrap this up? Because I need to pee and be able
We'll quickly talk about Breath of the Wild 2. It's happening.
Okay, I'm very excited because
Yeah.
the amount of times I talk about how I want a game and I just want it to be Breath of the
No,
Wild.
last week you were like, I just want more games like God of War and Breath of the Wild. I'm like, so you want more of the best games of all time?
And I was like, yeah.
Yeah. And you're getting a sequel to an official announcement of one of the greatest games of all time.
I'm very excited.
It looks cool. I
It
wish we got
looks-
gameplay.
It looks like it's going to be
already.
a different concept, which is nice. It's not going to be a redo of what they had.
Yeah, like it seems like it's going to be a Majora's Mask, but also in terms of like just using the assets, kind of the same world. But then also,
You're traveling with Zelda too, by the way.
yeah, and like the producer, the director of the game has kind of hinted that it may be co-op, which would be
Oh,
cool.
that would be cool. They need more like new co-op games on the Switch.
Yeah,
The co-op player, like the second player, is just Navi.
And Zelda's just there.
all they do is just like keep pressing the A button and it's just like, hey, listen!
And then like
Just fucking spam that shit. Like,
you like this? Spam that shit, and then fucking like enemy just goes.
Okay, now that's playing on hard mode. Yeah, I play on expert. Expert plus.
but yeah, no, it looks cool. I was kind of shocked that it was exactly the same art style and looked exactly the same.
People liked it.
Sorry?
People liked it.
Yeah.
So technology has not changed that much since the last one.
No, I know, but like usually games like look a little bit different. Like sequels look a bit different. Like you can tell, but like this, it just looked like they're just moving the art styles and like putting like an undead Ganondorf in
I
there.
thought it
Well,
was
it
just a
hasn't been that long
DLC.
since it came
I
out.
thought it was
It's
just a
been 2 years.
DLC pack from when Nathaniel showed it to me.
That's
I was
fair.
like, oh, is this just DLC? Because it's the exact
Yeah.
same map. It's everything. I'm like,
It was like other
I
games.
wonder if they will expand the map.
bitch.
Yeah,
Probably will.
Sanctuary 4 was supposed to be DLC. Yeah, cool.
I wonder if they'll expand the map anymore.
I reckon like you will go up. Like you'll have the original map and like that. The castle seems to be floating. Like it will start to float and then.
Oh, like actual Hyrule. Like, what was it? Was it during Toon Link? The Toon Link. You've explained this to me before.
Link between
Because
worlds.
He's,
Hyrule
he's
logo?
saying that the castle will be floating. Isn't there a timeline where the castle is floating and then there's like The great
Yes.
Yes.
Skyward Sword?
Oh, yes, Skyward Sword.
Yes.
That's where the dragons come from, I think.
Maybe that's where Breath of the Wild's place.
I'm not gonna lie, don't think I explained that to you because I've got no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
I think I talked about it when I asked about where Toon Link was from, and then you were telling me.
Oh, he was from fucking
Wind Waker, which is
games.
after.
Yeah, what's the one with the red sea line?
It was just when we were playing.
Wind Waker.
Yeah.
Is that Wind Waker?
And then
When we were playing Smash originally on like Smash Brawl, and I was like, "What's Toon Link?" And then you like explained something about a castle.
You probably just explained.
I didn't think that was me. Are you sure that was me? Maybe it was Adam. It would have been Adam because he
Maybe it
played
was
Wind
Adam.
Waker.
Adam.
I remember he played it.
Adam!
I remember he played it. And then I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then we played Brawl, and then we unlocked Toon Link, and I was like, whoa, like that's crazy, bro. Yeah, so like, no, I don't know anything about Zelda. Not to that extent, anyway. I know that like there's different generations, and it's pretty much just like the same three, and like there's the Triforce, where it's like Triforce of Courage,
And
Triforce
that
of
Link's Awakening looks
that
cool.
other shit.
Yeah, I'm excited
It's just
for that.
Naruto.
It's just Naruto.
The same characters keep fucking spawning over and over and over
It's
again.
The Legend of Zelda. Naruto is Legend of Zelda.
What was the game we were looking at? And we were like, oh, it's pretty much just filler. No, we were looking at Star Wars, and then we were talking about Rebels. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rebels fucking just filler.
It's good,
It's good.
It's good.
It's filler.
but don't fucking watch it. There's so much. There's so little. Like, there's no substance.
The characters are good.
There are good characters. There's so fucking much.
It's
It's like
why there's no substance? Because it's taking place between two movies. They can't do too much to the universe, otherwise they'll
I get
fuck
that,
the other
but
movies.
they've
But they also created the
There's
timeline.
there's no substance because they didn't make a fucking story. They made this story that could be 20 episodes long, and they've spread it over fucking 100 episodes. And it doesn't need to be that long, but it was, and that's why it's so
That's just
difficult to get through.
Modern media, they all do.
I know! That's what shits me to tears. It's a good story. I have bought the series.
You bought it. No wonder you're bitter.
I'm bitter because, like, I just want to know. I bought it because I knew that it would be a good story, and I'm happy to watch it. But fuck, it's taking so long. Like, I do the classic thing where I'll watch something, and then I'll, like, fucking look at Facebook on my phone.
Because it's
I'll
not
come back to it.
interesting,
No,
yeah.
but that's the thing. Like, I'll do that with everything. I did it with Logan, and I looked away for, like, 2 seconds, and fucking everything happened. I was like, God damn it, what the fuck? But with this, I can, like, watch it and be like, oh, cool. All right, that's awesome. Go to Facebook, fucking look at it for 20 minutes. We're 4 episodes in, nothing's fucking changed except for the chick who fucking changes her hair every 20 minutes. Every 20 minutes, that's every episode, motherfucker. That's stupid. It's too much. Just show me when...
Just keep your hair the same, goddammit.
Just show me the fucking... when he becomes bad. Like, I know that's gonna happen. I'm not up to that yet. It's fucking spoilers. You don't know what I'm talking about. The guy becomes bad. He's a fucking Sith Lord or something. I don't know. He does like some Sith training or something. He's like, whoa, I've got this holocron. Whatever. Whatever fucking happens, just show me that part. But don't do 20 minutes and then show me like 10-second clip of progression. And then the next episode.
Like a 5-episode arc of...
We gotta smuggle some weapons, eh?
Yeah, I was
we
gonna
gotta
say-
get some supplies.
Smuggling... give me story!
The smuggler, the guy that's
Hanzo?
yeah,
Fucking Hondo, not Hanzo.
yeah,
Yeah.
He's great.
Hondo's from Clone Wars though, of course
I
he's
know.
great.
Yeah,
He's only great because he's from Clone Wars, same as Rex.
Yeah.
He's only great because he's from fucking Clone Wars.
Yeah.
But, fuck! Just show me something! Jesus!
What season are you on?
Fucking 3, I think? I don't know. There's like
Have you seen
5
the black
seasons.
lightsaber shit yet?
I saw that Ahsoka had white lightsabers. I haven't seen the black lightsaber
There's a
shit.
black lightsaber. Sorry,
Not
I'm
yet.
involving
Who
them.
stole that? That was... Yeah, because Darth Maul stole it, didn't he? And then he got beat by Emperor Palpatine in the Clone Wars with his apprentice Savage. But then Savage got killed by the Emperor, and now Darth Maul is going after Kenobi. But Darth Maul also helped Ahsoka and
And Ezra.
Ezra and who's his guy? Kanan, that's it. They helped him do the thing,
Freddie Prinze Jr.
and then he like got kicked off the edge. But obviously he's not dead because like comes back.
Spider.
Big old
No, that's
spider.
in Clone Wars.
Yeah. And then
I get those two scenes confused.
yeah. So he gets kicked off, and then Savage like goes to find him. He's got big spider legs. Takes him to the sisters. The sisters give him robot legs.
Fix him up, and
And then later on, he gets like some actual like flesh legs somehow. I can't remember how, but he
I don't
does.
think he just gets.
Not flesh legs, but like they get more refined than the usual
Yeah.
robot legs. They look like normal legs.
Yeah.
It's me, regular legs. I got rid of spider legs. I'm back to being regular legs.
Rebels just makes me mad.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I know exactly what you mean.
Because it's like, as I said, like every episode will be 20 minutes long, and then right at the end there'll be like a 1 or 2 minute scene that's like actual progression, and that's the interesting part. But then you have to do that 16 times, and then the last like 2 episodes, it's like,
If you're lucky,
this
3.
thing happens part 1, this thing happens part 2, and it's like full story.
And then it won't matter at the start of the next season.
And then the next season they'll have like, oh, Ezra shaved his head, and it's like, okay,
Cool.
like there was progression we missed. You fucking didn't show us progression. Are you fucking kidding me?
Anyway, we've got more weapons to smuggle.
Hey Ezra, we're out of weapons.
Didn't I just grab something?
Yeah, we need more.
Yeah, the big purple ape one. It turns out it killed his whole fucking race, so we got blew it up.
We got to get some more, bro. Like, I know you ain't a fully trained Jedi yet, but use the Jedi. It's alright. You go by yourself. It's all good.
I know you ain't a full Jedi, but that's still better than a normal.
You got more force than all of us combined. Okay.
Oh wait, there's a fully trained Sith Lord. Fuck!
Yeah.
Better run!
It's like doing a fucking courier mission in goddamn Witcher. You're just like, take this here. You're like, yeah, and you just leg it, and then there's like this level fucking 40 goddamn dragon. That,
You just like
this was a
you
level 7 mission.
you think to yourself, you're like, oh well, this will be easy. They'll give me 200 gold.
Package on it.
They'll give me 200
40
gold.
mafia
It'll be one of the easiest missions I've ever done, and then it's like, oh fuck. Man, I calculated this, but boy, am I bad at maths.
Well, it's the same as like Final Fantasy. I remember they like don't drive at night because it's bad, and I was like, okay, I'll just drive at night.
Yeah. That's what everyone thinks.
Yeah, and then
Everyone does that.
Alright, it's okay. I'll just like get around it, and then I'm like, it's like Iron Giant. And I was like, fuck.
That's the thing, during the day, you're like, oh, what, a fucking slime? And then they're like, don't drive at night because there's monsters. And the monsters you've seen up until that point are just the slimes. And you're like, oh, fucking, I can deal with like 10 more slimes, that's alright. No big fuck off, guys. Got like fucking fire in one hand and fucking ice in the other or whatever it be.
Also, why
For
is
some reason that goddamn caravan protects you.
Yeah, fucking, what?
Like, do they have like runes and scripture?
No, they don't like light. Any light.
Just
They're
lining
creatures
it.
of
That's what they had lights on the car for.
They got fire in their fucking hand.
You ain't watching the game, ain't you? Huh?
The what?
you ain't
The-
playing
the game.
Playing you.
Yeah.
Gotta keep your head in the game, Keena.
Yeah.
VR.
I'm gonna buy that fucking fishing game.
Which game? Fishing game.
Monsters of the Deep, Final
Oh,
Fantasy
I thought you were
15
talking about Dragon Ball Kakarot.
in VR.
That would be fucking weird.
High School Musical 1 in VR.
Why don't you just go fishing?
What?
Fuck! Why would you get a VR game for fishing?
Fishing.
Just go fishing!
It's the same price. You want to buy the goddamn game? Buy a fucking fishing rod.
But
and
this
some
Oh,
one,
in VR, it's really difficult for me to put the bait on. Just like fucking drink like 12 cups of coffee and you'll have the shakes. It's the same fucking feeling.
Or a carton of Northerns.
Ricana and all. Well, that'll make you a bit like.
We'll get a nicotine addiction and then stop abruptly. You'll shake for days.
Like I get it. Like Beat Saber or Super Hot. Like yeah, you can't shatter people in real life. You can't cut blocks flying at you with lightsabers. But a fucking fishing simulator? You live near a river.
full of
You
fucking
can get
chucky
fucking
milk.
sharks out of it. That's bigger than anything you'll find in VR.
In Final Fantasy VR, where you can fish like Leviathan.
Fish Leviathan. Okay, you can't fish Leviathan in real life. I get it.
God.
Yeah.
Go down to Brisbane River, get Leviathan. Oopsie.
Get the rainbow snake.
They're gonna make fucking like Pokemon Go for like Final Fantasy 15 fishing, just encouraging people to go outside to the water.
Oh, you found a puddle, Leviathan.
Is this all I can catch in the game?
Man, I've found fucking 100 of these fucking Leviathan.
And everyone's like, I just keep getting guppies.
If you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions, because I sure have questions, please comment below and email us at amalgamshow@gmail.com.
I'm just glad we ranted about something other than Assassin's Creed.
He did for a little bit, but it was only about 30 seconds.
Oh, you ranted about the fact that he has to do it again.
That I lost my save and that I'm
Anyway,
doing it.
you're getting onto the track. Let's get off that.
Wait, but the first one.
Check us out on social media at The Amalgam Show on everything and www.theamalgamshow.com.
/big boys.
/blog. Until next time, catch you later.
Catch you later.
Bye.